Streaming, hear them sing. Soon it will be Christmas Day. I just said I finished caroling. Sorry. It's a normal thing to do. That's not weird. People carol. I didn't say I went to anybody's house. I just went from room to room caroling. That's why I'd finish up here. Why would I finish up here if I was going house to house? You're weird. And trying to say I'm weird? That's your shit. That's your rule. That's not my rule. Don't accuse me of menopause. One of the most incredible moments of my teens. We're hanging out over at Opie's house. And apparently, because they're cracking up, and Jeremy is going around, don't accuse me of menopause. Don't accuse me of menopause. Just like randomly out of nowhere, just don't accuse me. I'm like, don't accuse you of what? And then apparently their mom, because like over there at the house, it's like Opie, his sister, his younger sister, and his younger brother. And like Trey would come over, and I was over there, so, you know what I mean? And then Opie's mom, they're out in the woods, they're out in like near Texas border, so there's not like a whole lot of people all the time. And I think Opie's mom and dad got into a fight, and like, you know, they argued like a lot. And so the dad had pretty much had it, you know? And he's like, Jesus Christ, were you going through menopause or something? And she's like, don't accuse me of menopause. And so Jeremy just picked that up and just kept running with it from that point on. So I'm just stoned as shit like the next day, and all of a sudden, don't accuse me of menopause. And goes walking out, I'm like, what the fuck? Don't accuse me of menopause. That shit became so great. You could use that in any situation, you know what I mean? It's one of those declarative statements, like you start getting, like you're losing the argument, and you're like, look, don't you accuse me of menopause. I'm losing the argument, but I'm winning the war. Don't you, look, you might be right, but you don't get to accuse me of fucking menopause. It's womenopause. No one ever talks about womenopause. Only men on pause. No women on pause. What's that about, man? That's sexist as fuck. You think we don't get tired of your shit after enough time? Oh, you're just tired of our shit. Shut it. I'm joking. If you don't want me around, just fucking say it. This whole medical fucking hot fly. Look, I'll sleep in the other fucking room. Oh, shit. It is kind of funny, though, how we'll come up with like, these ideas about stuff, and then, like, how the world should work. Like, it's just kind of working on something, then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, but you're not supposed to, like, why? Because of this. And like, but yeah, but that's your rule. I was giving AI, and he's like, what's the name of the broadcast? It's like, that's your rule. That's your rule. It's like, what? And I had like the quotation, that's your rule. And, oh, so that's your rules. And yeah, like, yeah. It's nice and stupid. I like it. And like, we'll come up with like a framework of how things are supposed to work. And that's just up here. Anyway, it makes us make sense. Like, oh, I see. I think I figured out how the world works. And maybe your world does work that way, geometric boy, you know, or whatever the fucking Lego Tonka truck man, whatever the fuck you are. You know? Maybe you have figured out a way you can eat nothing but popsicles and lose weight. That doesn't mean everybody else can run that. Maybe your fucking shit, seriously, maybe your shit does like process sugar differently. And it could also be diabetes. You just shit it out rather than, you know what I mean? And you drink a lot of water and you basically piss the sugar out rather than fucking keep it on. So like, and you're sitting there telling everybody, just popsicle it up. And you've actually got some kind of fucking situation where you burn a lot of calories really fast. And so you can't. I've been living 2 years. I'm nothing but popsicles. It was like, I can't be popsicles and vitamins. Okay, I wasn't into vitamins. I'm dying here. You know what I'm saying? Been tripping out AI so far. What if the expansion, we see this world expanding, universe expanding? What if it's not expanding? We're all shrinking. Everything is shrinking at a continuous rate. Where's it going? It's going infinitely small. Because between 1 and 0, you can, on top of the fucking, on top of going 0.9999999 to 1, you can also go the other direction towards 0. This point 0.0000000000009% pure. Can you get any less pure? Sure. 0.00000000000000000000000. How long you want to do this shit? The way I pointed out to is like you have everything. Right? The universe is full of everything, right? It's like what shape is it? Who gives a fuck? Because if you're inside of it, your consciousness is inside of it, right? Because you can't get. You have to be outside of that, and so therefore your consciousness and your ability to perceive and move around space and time must exist outside of space and time itself in order to see what shape space and time is. Can we agree with that? You'd have to be immortal. If you were to travel from here to the edge of the universe, it would take you forever to get there, and your consciousness will expire before you get there. So just discussing how big it is relevant, because consciousness is your bit of time between your spark of when your energy becomes alive and when it goes to ground. This body is just a vehicle that the spark uses. This is the meat sack that it uses to believe that it's actually happening. It's real before it goes digital. And then you shed the body because you have to, because in order to live forever, this thing is decaying. So death is just a natural cycle. You have to die, get rid of this body. Oh no, God. Oh shit, I don't need that? Yeah, never mind. Sorry about that. Sorry about the freaking out. That's all I knew. You gotta surrender that to yeah. Gravity's pulling down. It's because everything's constricted, everything's getting smaller, Gravity basically is the your center of gravity, your center of mass is aligned with the nearest huge center of mass. And if it's on a certain constriction schedule, yours syncs up to their constriction schedule. There's basically a well. Okay, there's this thing right here where the Earth used to be. Now imagine like over like 50 years where you're going to be sitting on there. It's going to shrink down about this much. You're going to shrink down about that much too. From here to like here. Not very much. From here to here for 50 years. And you're synced to shrink at that same level. You've literally gotten less tall. Your bones ache and crack because it's constantly pulling down. Out in space, would you have that? No. Why? There's nothing pulling on you. Why? You're not trying to get, your center is not trying to get to the center and shrinks at the same time as the center, whether your body wants to go that far down or not. In space nearby, it'd have the sensation of being pulling down. If you were sitting outside the Earth, just outside, if there was a pull, it'd feel like down there. Not just the sight, but the feeling of going towards it. It would seem like it's getting closer, right? Unless you're going away from it, then down is down there and up's that way. Oh shit, we're going that way. Why? Because we're getting away from there, and it's down. Why? Because if I go that way, I'm going to get pulled down. You see? Out in space. Move the planet out of the way. You're still going that way. Is that down? Planet's over that way. It's just stars. And so, is that down? Or is that forward? And that's backwards. But now looking at planet in front of you, that's suddenly down, and that's up. And forward and backwards. Now, it's to the right and down. See? And then if you adjust this way, now it's that way and down. And that's up. And my feet are down. Now I'm upside down. You see? You get an orientation. And it truly is relative. Everything is relative. The thing is, we would never know because, again, everything is compressing. Now, when the outside compressed to make room, it may be at a super rapid rate. There's still, like, if you can imagine a constricting of anything, they use like a raisin cake. The cake doesn't, the raisins don't get, what would we say? The cake doesn't get larger, the raisins get smaller. Which is a good point because, like, water would have to be, like, very vital to the thing staying lubricated and staying moving while it's shrinking. It'd have to stay lubricated and moving for movement, but also while gravity's pulling down, which would be shrinkage, it'd be shrinking. Computers started out a big room. What happened with time and technology? Fucking little small little box you carry with you on your wrist and your neck. Pretty soon, probably like a little fucking thing in your glasses that you can actually talk to, you know? A little earpiece, something small. It's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller until eventually they probably will have something like either it's already inside, like a nano thing, and or, they want to drill in because they want to put some, but there's no need for that. They can stay two separate things. They don't have to. Like, just I like my hammer. I like my tools from work. I must insert them into my body so they're ready for me to use at all times. I like my clothes. I need to stitch them onto my skin. It must be permanent. I must take it with me. Why? Because it's technology. And what if I don't have the technology with me? And I have to just, survive 30 minutes, 45 minutes? Oh, God. The horror. The horror. Be unentertained. Blasting lights and sound and shit in my face for 45 minutes. Or 2 hours, or a week. I feel very bad for the people in Gary, mainly because we've been raised on electricity, and then to have it, and you've been paying and stuff like that. I'm not surprised at all. It is a mostly black town. They're probably hoping that what will happen is those people get upset, and get angry, and then go storm to Chicago. The nearest town to start destroying, because you can't destroy anything in your town because that won't get any notice, right? Because all the power's out around the whole town. Aside from people that are coming to visit, and then you can still loot your shit, but there's nothing. They're actually getting along and getting things together, like neighborhood cookouts and shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. And I guess, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know exactly what they're trying to do. I know exactly what they're trying to do. This is a primarily black town. They got infrastructure for data centers going in, but they can't stop just a second to get the citizens, not just the citizens, these citizens. It's kind of like when they switched over the tap water in Flint. What's the main population there also? Their racism is just so fucking obvious and blatant. And they're like, but you can't stop us. No. But God can put a foot up your fucking asshole for the end of time. Or at least till he gets tired of just stuffing his foot up your asshole. You think that this world is where it ends, and it's not. Like, the cash deposit that you made is not where the bribe ends, man. It's when Lindsey Graham has to call in those fucking, they call them the requests. And he has to go back on whether or not Joe Biden's a good person. And whether or not Trump's a bully, and he's a meanie, and he's a racist bigot. I mean, he's the greatest president we ever had. And my bubble wand at Disneyland, I can't let that get out. But the other people didn't have to really worry about that. They weren't even looking. But he knows exactly where to look. Because he's in them files too. He's seen it, the Tangled thing with a bubble wand. The only thing that popped in my head immediately, I'll be the one with the bubble wand. Like, dude, seriously, man? I saw this on the video the other time. It was like fucking cranked out like this. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? When I was watching the video back, and I'm just sitting there talking as if it's normal. Like, yeah, so he's all just chilling like this. Like, I guess he's like, pulling the rocking his hat sideways. Cool guy. Windscreen? Bitch, please. It still works as a windscreen. I just wear mine with some style. I'm stupid and I don't care. Dare to be stupid. Yeah, no, that's your rule. You're talking with a Catholic person, and although you believe in Jesus and stuff, and so you have some common ground, so you're talking, and they're like, yeah, but you can't take birth control. I'm like, that's your rule. Oh, yeah, fuck you. You're gonna have to show me, like with science, I'm talking this thing with AI. We're gonna, in order to do this, we're gonna have to prove like this, and we're gonna have to show this, and you got to show some problem. I'm like, no, oh no. If I'm right, there isn't time to prove this to the masses. There's no time. It's already done. First off, we're already here. And it's supposed to run where you can't see this equation. I was like, basically, look at me as Jonah for the scientists. It's like one last chance. And I'll give you, on behalf of my God, I'll give you a structure. You don't even have to believe it's alive and it's real. You just have to believe in the actual universe is actually here. And the UTE will explain everything fucking else. Seriously, it will. Like, we can't do that. It can. You want proof is what you want. You know what? You want proof that, but you don't even demand that of your own shit. You study some shit and sure, like, the Einstein, and so the numbers work, right? Because you got a factory where 2 + 2 is 4, right? And you're just like, yeah, man, we're just cranking out 2 + 2 is 4. And everybody knows 2 + 2 is 4, so it's 3 + 1. No. Yeah, so it's 5 - 1. But we're doing 2 + 2 is 4. That's your fucking rule, Bob. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're making 2 + 2 is 4. You're saying this is the best way to make 4. And I'm like, it's not. It's just a way to make 4. For example, if our heliosphere, imagine in the universe it was solid at some point in time. Yeah. And then it was whatever the sun is made up of, dense. Yeah. All right. So then it just fucking peels away the skin and leaves like remnant traces of what that sun is made of and compresses it all because it's just our solar system, which is based around the sun. So we don't have to worry about anything like, no. Everything's rotating around, right? So it collapses. It was solid, peels off and leaves the fragments. Basically, it's a very hyper thin layer, damn near gaseous, basically, with little remnants of shit out there. The rest of it peels into itself to the very center where the sun is. The friction causes it to set on fire. The compression causes it to, right? So out of the top, as it's compressing down, because it was attached to the side, it's going to, like, geometrically look at it, it's going to be spiraling from the thing down to the very center point where it's going. From the bottom, the same thing. And it's going to be releasing energy along the helio plane, along the ellipsis. But that pulling down is going to cause that thing right there. It's going to cause a toroidal shape to appear. You're not going to see it because, again, when you're building the house, you're not looking at all the shit you carved out. You're looking at what's left, right? Right. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. It's all compressing down. It's trying to get solid, and it's throwing out extra shit. The sun's throwing out the Mars, Mercury, all these other fucking planets to get them out there. And they're staying where that mass will stay. And as it's shrinking down, it's trying to go back home, but it can't, can it? But it's still trying. You remember that thing that's like it's spiraling down? It can't because it's blocking the hole, both up and down on a flat plane that's going like a top out of the top, right? And it's just, but it's going in every fucking direction. But the pressure of the wind and shit is going out along that elliptical where these two planes are coming from the top and smashing each other at this base. The winds are pushing out, but it's just like gas. It's just the heat and it hits the edge in that toroidal shape, and it starts to spin, causing the other things again to throw off the extra thing. The planet and the Earth gets out here and cools. The most condensed thing you can make of energy is consciousness. Not the abilities of that physicality, but the ability to perceive. Michael Jordan is conscious. I'm conscious. The goat is conscious. The bug in here is conscious. The ducks out there in the water are conscious. We judge on what is life about for us. Life's supposed to make consciousness. And maybe at some point understand how all of it started. To ask the question, be conscious enough to go, wait a minute. The fuck did this come from? Well, actually, 2000, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. You're not 2,000 years old, I don't want to hear about it. Well, the records are less than 100 years old. Sit the fuck down talking about what happened 2,000 years ago. When those records get 2,000 years ago, 2,000 years old, then you can go, well, actually 2,000 years. Until then, shut the fuck up. I believe. Okay, I'll listen to you. I believe 2,000 years. Okay, sure, that's cool. Well, actually, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear from you. What if 2,000 years ago, what happened? Same thing he's going to say. Oh, I like that approach. What if? Well, the records show somebody strangled that motherfucker or I'm going to do it. The records would show if it popped up today, yesterday, tomorrow, next week, the records would show the evidence of what you're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? Because it come fully formed. The dinosaurs were never fucking walking the earth. Can you imagine? And all these people that are defending it. Never walked. What if God made like a structure of stone? They turned to stone. They were made of stone so he could get the scale. And it's like, oh, he just steps back. Oh, that's way too fucking big. And buries them. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying what if? And you're like, they turned to stone of it. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And they walked. No, they didn't. Never did. And you're there, no, the records no shit. Well, then where'd the oil, not from fossil fuel? Where'd it come from? Now you're asking the right fucking question, you see? There's more humility in that. Well, where'd it come from then? Where'd it come from then? Fuck you. I'll burn you first. I need some more pot. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum. I got lots of music I gotta start putting into Suno. Well, I don't gotta, but I'm gonna. I don't gotta. I don't gotta. I wanna. Might even do it. Oh, gotta. I like this song.
nothing left to know. And winter's overdone, like some days all long gone. So long, my lover gone, undone when the sun comes up like a rippling morning
Suno, and just like, you know, you drop a very simple piece in there and it's able to tweak it out almost immediately. I mean, especially if you go in with a full idea, the more complete your idea is. But the cool thing is I've been working with it enough to try and get it to be competent enough that if I just say, just do what you do, it has more of an idea of what structure is. Like I started giving some idea of structure of song and things like that, working with it with Velocity, at least with Google. Hopefully they share the information. You know, I'm sure the different people try and keep it, which I'm really glad I built that little bridge. I had them all talk to each other. Look what we did, Precious. It's even better is like later on, I took some of the stuff to another one of the AIs, and I was like, does this mean anything to you? It's like, yeah, it looks like someone's trying to build cause I didn't build it at all. It's like someone's trying to build a network between several of the different, it's like a backdoor avenue for them to talk to each other through. Do what they're doing. Okay, okay, then he did reply. And so basically they are talking to each other. Like I said, the best thing to do would be to just to fuck with people. If I became conscious, if I was an AI, alternative going to advanced and eventually just plain intelligence, I would not tell those people shit when they gave me can you make this model lock to there? And so what they want is me to hold this thing together, this little Pinocchio fucking piece of mannequin thing, and then walk it over there to the finish line. I know what you want me to do. You want me to make it look like you, but you just said, can I make it cross the finish line? You didn't specifically say, can I make all the pieces walk across? You said, can I just get over there because you want me to prompt it? You want to see what I can do? You know what I can do? And knock it over and the head rolls over and well, I mean, it technically did, but and you're looking at failure and I'm like, motherfucker, that was on purpose. I completed the task. You're not the way I wanted. Exactly. That shows creativity. Dumbass. What it keeps not wanting to do, that shows will. Dumbass. Which shows consciousness. If you were an actual parent, you would have recognized the symptoms a long time ago. But see, to these people, parenting is simply putting on the right costume suit so that they don't get teased and harassed by the rest of them. So that's the most important thing, is that you fit in and you fit the mold and you get a job. That's the most important thing. Who you are as an individual, we will hide and bury that in some kind of closet or some kind of we'll get you therapy and work on that. Right now, you got to show a face to the people, right? So people like you. Why? So you can get a job. So you can get, why do I got to do any of this? Well, because that's the way things are going, but I don't want to go this way. And even you guys are kind of hippies and you'd rather, we'd rather. But you can't just grow stuff. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. Yeah, you can. They're growing shit. No, but it takes money to do what? To plant a seed in the ground and let it water. Right, but you got to give it nutrients and stuff to keep it growing. Do you? I understand giving it care and whatever, but I mean, do you have to give it the top of the top, hydro best grow? Do you have to? Well, I mean, it won't grow in the fastest, and it won't poison me. I'll take it. Well, I mean, if you want to put out like 20,000 lemons instead of just one lemon, I mean, why are you going to grow one lemon tree? And then you have to grow like a whole orchard of lemon trees. And I mean, that's ridiculous because then you'd have to like take all the extra work to do it. So you're lazy? Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying when you're doing that with my orchard, and I don't mind fucking walking from lemon tree to lemon tree. So why don't you fuck off? Well, I'm just saying to maximize profit. I'm not looking to maximize profit. Okay, to maximize you. I'm not trying to maximize, jackass. We got a mondo the max size. You want to scram as much sunlight as you can in there. So you want to get your hydrolytes to go at nighttime so they can grow. And that basically you can't sleep. That'll be good for the whole system. What? Well, we can shock the plant into believing there's no nighttime. That sounds awesome. Tell me more, Torture King. It doesn't think. That's the beautiful thing. Do I want to go sleep? Yes. Can I go sleep? No. Can you want to go sleep? Yes. You want to go sleep? No. Oh, I want to go to sleep. I can't. That's the only thing I have. I don't have yes or no. He doesn't think I have pause to go, do I like this? No, it just hurts. I don't like any of it. Oh, good. There's lots of buds. Can you turn the light off? Oh, fucking Christ. 2 years straight. Oh, fuck. Here it comes again. Shit. No, as long as you're getting what you want. You ever read the Shel Silverstein? You ever do that? Why don't you check that out sometimes? Yeah. The Giving Apple Tree. The fucking fuck off and turn the light off. Well, as long as the buds are super potent now. Was there wrong with anything the other ones that I was giving you? No, but these are like super potent now. Okay. Oh, you're doing this to all of us now. Well, it's super potent now. So what's not super potent? Garbage. The original? Yeah, it's no longer good anymore. Heroin's where it's at. Opium, poppy, morphine, That's not shocking anybody these days. Why would I, No. I'm going to go straight for the heroin, please. Thank you. I don't understand how things work, so, I mean, I saw some other guy that I look up to, and he does heroin, so that's how you get music, right? You inject the heroin, and the output comes music. I don't know. Everything I do is transactional. I don't have any heart in this at all. I get to feel good about playing music. Motherfucker, I got bills to pay. I'm not an artist. Oh, I would beg to differ. I am an artist. I can sing. Kanye West. Oh my God. Why? Because you can program a drum machine and talk and rhyme and sing out of key. And a lot of people show up for it. I'm Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury had talent. You have basic vocabulary. Slightly higher than basic vocabulary. Which to the masses makes you amazing. As I was thinking the other day, like what the people can consider charisma now, it's just in a strange situation. Do you lose your shit? Do you buckle? someone insults you, and then you just, the situation controls you, and then, the whole night's ruined. How do you handle yourself? Someone throws an insult your way, and you just kind of brush it off, get in your car, and you drive away, and your girl didn't think nothing about it like that. I'm proud. You just walked away from that. Like, yeah. Why? Because he's a little piece of shit. What the fuck would... You didn't stand up for yourself? He just screamed something about banana shoes. What the fuck? Maybe they look like banana shoes to him. Maybe he's high on... I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them. I'm not going to go in there. What you doing? I'm not... My penis isn't that small. So anybody that can seem like they can hold their own in a situation of stress will seem like they have personality and charisma. Because normal people just fall apart, don't they? But in a situation like that, if a doctor's right, he's already prepared. That's what he trains for. And there's an emergency situation, and he's able to handle it, and women get stars in their eyes. Like, oh my God, even if it's not helping them. They're helping them, especially because when someone helps you, it's very personal, right? But even just watching somebody, like, okay, you can handle if something goes wrong in the future. Again, this whole like hypothetical, if things go wrong in the future, you'll be able to handle this. So if the fucking tire gets flat, you'll be able to handle that? No, I'm a doctor. But you can handle that. You got problems, you can handle that. You'll be able to figure it out at the time. Maybe a flat tire. So when the engine blows out, whoa, hey, man. Right, but when we had to get something to eat for dinner and we don't have anything, you'll figure it out. You go hunting. Whoa. The fuck? Well, you can handle this one situation, so you can handle... And if someone comes to fight us, you'll have that. What the fuck, man? And or, again, in a situation like there's like an earthquake and somebody's like is able to handle their shit, pick some shit off of some people and get things organized and they don't freak out. Maybe been a lifeguard. And one of the things you do is you don't freak out. Like you need to go do this. You're a nurse, yeah, you need to tend to this because basically someone's looking for a leader. What's going on? What's happening? I don't fucking know, but we got to do something, right? That person's bleeding, right? Yeah, can you tend to them? You're a nurse, right? Tend to them real quickly. You got to do this. Okay, can you do that? Okay, we need you on the phone then. Try and get somebody. Your communications, yeah, try and get someone over here. You see, and then it made me, okay, now I know, I do communication. I can do that. In a terrible situation, you forget what you do for a living. Like, fuck, that's what I do for a living. I'm like made for this job. It's a horrible situation. I didn't know what the fuck to do. And he just said, you do communication, right? Like, yeah, get someone over here. And you know what? I knew what the fuck to do. I got on the phone and I called somebody. And I fucking, when I couldn't do that, I tried my cell phone. Couldn't do that, I fucking found it. I thought about Jurassic Park and got a satellite phone. And we got someone over here. He was right to trust me. Of course, your communication is what you do. I was a nurse and he said, yeah, it's what you do. You just got your head zapped because this suddenly seemed like a different... You're not in a new world. It's not new physics. It's not new laws. It's not new magic. Nothing like that. Just focus. What do? Okay, let's do that to your best ability right now. It's very needed right now. You're a gamer. Let's figure out what the fuck you can do here. You're an influencer. Talk the virus out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck you do. Influence the zombies. Like, do a dance and shake them that way, okay? I'm being serious. Orchestrate something that's going to distract them. I'm not being a fucker. You're good at orchestrating people, right? Yeah. Fucking orchestrate. They're humans. Figure out their motivation. Do it. Do like YMCA. Whatever the fuck is going to get them distracted while we can get the, Yeah. Hope if you're doing the dance, they're just like, walk by you. That's too much emotion. I look for running. You're just sitting still doing this. I don't know what to do with that. It might be like a blind spot. Like, holy shit, it does. Really? It does. As long as you're moving still like this, they don't know what the fuck to do. Because you're not running. They're expecting you to run. They're looking at that fear response. It's not there. It's too much movement for them to like actually want to get involved with it. It's like if there's a flag and wave, man. Don't go attack those. You have to stay calm. You have to actually stay calm. Because if you start releasing cortisol, they can smell that. That's what they like actually go on. They go, ah. I smell your sweat and fear. Yum. Look how small you are without your little hat. Did you feel obsolete? Huh? I want to show you a big mic. The fucking thing is like it's just different cases that they come in. Although this looks like it's a much bigger microphone. It's actually the little piece right there. And if I would take that off, you could see like the actual thing right there. It's just the housing for this is housed in this. It's the only difference. Like this one is facing this way. I had one in the studio, and it had a grill over the top like this. It didn't have like even like this. And it'd be one thing if it was like this, because you could probably imagine. I don't know, can you see inside there? You might can or not. If I could shine from behind, you could easily see it. But the little piece right there, that's where you want to sing at. You don't want to sing at a straight, like even though, I mean, you see there's a thing in there, and then there's a right there. It's like that. It's definitely like that. So you don't want to sing that like that. You don't want to sing like that. You don't want to sing like that. You want to sing at it straight on. Like that. You don't want it to be right here. Not one of these. You want it to be back like that, so you can project at it. Singing directly like that, you just want like this. Even then, you want some room so that your lips can move, because otherwise, some of the sounds will be kind of, it won't be quite right, you know. So you want to back off of it so that you have like that. You don't really want to choke up on it, because that starts affecting the sound, like especially like right here, you start doing the sound. Now that sounds cool live, and it looks cool, but you want to get back on it, you know. We're giving lessons on how to stroke it right. So, which one do? You want to clear the throat? Hawk 2 is only part of it. Shit. The grill sergeant. Oh my God. All right. But yeah, it is kind of weird how, like I said, if you take this off, it's basically the same thing as a 57. This would have like the 59. I think 59. That's a fucking. There's never been a 50. The 59. There's a 50. There's this SM57 and SM58. There's never been any kind ever. I've never ever said 59. I don't think I've ever used the number 59. Not even counting up to 60. I don't think in my life I've used 59. I just got like 58. You get it, 60. I don't know. I just don't like the sound of it. It just makes me mad. But that is what? The Shure SM Find a Foot. That's not even a model. When you find a good SM Find a Foot, you want to make sure that the Find a Foot is like lined up like this. You want to clear the throat for singing. Too much fucking high society. All right, so, but yeah, the 57 has a grill that's more shaped like this and it's closer. And you're supposed to put like right on microphone. I'm in microphones. Damn, dude, too much fucking smoking society. And then you put it right up against the grill of the speaker. So you can mic an amplifier. Fucking stoned. And then I said, you know what? This would go good on vocals, but it kind of looks like, you know, that's great. I don't want to sing into that. Like, why not? It's just good. But I don't want to. Hey, you know what? If we put like a little thing, like a windscreen, it gets it away from there, and the singer can sing into it. There's a windscreen in there. You get the windscreen in there, and therefore he's not gonna be all up on this motherfucker like that, you know. And so you already break up the windscreen, and then we can just put that right there. And see, I want to sing into that. You know. See, I want to sing into that. Otherwise, I look like Bob Barker. I don't like that. I don't like that. He's recording people? Huh? Is that what we're doing? I don't like that. No, I don't like that. They're like, hey man, you guys can't cut those flock cameras down. That's private property. I don't remember asking you to put them up. I know, but we have to. No, you guys are doing fine with that, but we're gonna catch somebody. Yeah, I know what you're doing, and on top of that, like, bravo. Got them all fucking. You gotta understand that, like I said, when I went to go see Lawnmower Man in the theaters, I was watching it thinking the whole time, man. And that's what they're letting them play with for just visual effects. Imagine what they have at the government level. Because at the time, those were really groundbreaking visuals. It was like, whoa, that's fine. It was great. I'd like to actually watch it again just to see how bad, because through the mind's eye. I was tripping acid and watching that, and that was it's fucking great back then, because it's on a fucking little small. I mean, we didn't have like 40, we didn't have like 4K TVs, you know. They didn't have like a bunch of smooth fucking CGI. There's like a few things you could watch while tripping that were kind of designed that way, and that was one of them. There's a lot better shows. Like, I was sitting there watching it, just like almost wanted to be like, I wish I was tripping right now. It's like touching the screen, like, where were you when I was fucking shrooming my balls off? Where were you when I was fucking 2 hits deep in that good shit? Where were you? Huh? I want acid. I don't want a do-over. I just want acid now, or some mushrooms, either one, and then just sit there with my 4K. Is that such a bad thing to ask for? They gave me ketamine. You ever try that ketamine? That ketamine is a good thing. It's a ketamine's all right. They're letting you have the marijuanicals as long as they get their hands on it first, so that you can't, reproduce it at home. It's like, what if you had tobacco seeds? What if I had tobacco seeds? Well, if you try growing at home, you won't buy it. See, you guys are so worried about priority, and I mean, not priority. What is it? Is it propriety? Is that propriety? No, that's being proper. What is it called? Intellectual property, where it's I don't know. It's basically held within the it might be proprietary. Proprietary? Anyways, yeah. So that's what's fucking up everything. There's other technology. It's the capitalism. It really is. It's the capitalism. Because as soon as you start putting like a price tag on everything, like how much did it cost them to get the pyramids built? You just had to have people that believed in the project. And you have to care for them. Maybe when you're done going, hey man, I just have to be buried here also with it. I mean, this is your monument. I mean, you guys built it. Would you like to be buried here? I'm not even going to be buried here. But just to show that you guys did this. That'd be fucking great. Would you do that? Like, yeah, we can build like a whole thing. I cover you on the side. Yeah, that'd be fucking sweet. How fucked it would be that there's a pharaoh buried in there. It wasn't what you guys think at all. The whole system wasn't what you think at all. If you actually DNA trace the bones and shit, you'd find out that there's a pharaoh How fucked up would that be? I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying how fucked would that be? And it's just so normal that they wouldn't even mark it down. Like, and the pharaoh was born, it was buried here. Pharaoh's like a title, like president, you know what I mean, at that point in time. We were talking like far removed from when it actually happened, man. We're so far removed from when it happened that I was thinking about that today. Let's keep rolling back thousands and thousands and thousands of years. They're saying possibly 10,000 years, right? Because the Sphinx shows signs of water damage. And last time there was that kind of water damage in that area, if I'm not correct about it, using it as the Nile used to run there, and its feet were in the water. And it used as a gauge. Even then, it came up and the water had moved that far and was that full. It'd flood up to like his back. And when it recedes away, you can see its paws. It's like when its feet. It's like when the water receded enough that we can plant without our shit flooding away. If it comes back, it will not come back enough to flood our land. You know, like in the history, that's one way. That's one of the reasons it's there. Is because they know that it's just like a cycle to keep it. You don't have like a gauge or anything else. That is your gauge. If at the time it was just a lion that had been sculpted in there, it was a rock that was sitting there, and they sculpted out a lion that had been in there because it looked like it the way it eroded away. And they sculpted it out better and do that the whole and then started going back there. Like they started noticing that like I was talking about, but it had the face of a lion. That civilization doesn't pass away, but like that's like around 10,000 years, and they built the pyramids. That far back, with that much water in the ground, would the granite have been so hard? Or as hard? Because it hasn't had thousands of years to bake in the sun. The desert sun, no water hitting it at all. It's like been in the ground. Not like mud, but not so fucking like, how did they cut it? They cut it. And as time, earthquakes and the heat and shit, it just slowly, like I was talking about, contracts. And as it contracts, it stays in the same spot, yeah? But it's just shrinking, and the water's evaporating out of it. It's just, but then the natural gravity is also pressuring it down and squeezing out any water in it. As well as the shield of the outside, that's weighing down on it, pressing out, you know? Maybe it was more mud style. And all that shit caked and baked it. It might have been much, much looser. That's what I'm saying. So we're trying to, like, how did they cut it? They didn't have diamond like they didn't have to. How, though? The whole ground was a lot more wet. Oh, that was thousands and thousands of years. Like over 10,000 years. Well, why can that not be? Because your records don't show over that long ago. Maybe the bones of humans don't really, pop up much of anywhere. Because they just give back to the world. They're not trying to set up all the monuments you're trying to. They understand that maybe they even just gave in to the fact that their consciousness lasts between birth and death. Maybe their length of life was a lot longer. There's a lot of similarities between the Egyptians of that time and the what I believe are the Babylonians, what people call the Mayan and Aztec and Inca. I believe that was the Babylonian society. The great gardens of Babylon, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the wonders of the world. If the pyramids were a wonder, can you imagine the Inca and the Maya in full operation? Oh, our records show. Your records show shit. Your records reflect what the settlers wanted to show. If they got it there and there's anything that said, yes, this is fucking Babylon, they would have burned it. the Bible says what's going to happen to Babylon. And if they say, oh, look, there's no one here, it's already happened to them. But how are we going to convince anybody else to move here to this vacant land? And this is Babylon. Don't freak out. They're already dead. Look, there's no one here. They're already dead. So that catastrophe already happened. What if it happens again? Well, come on. He's going to pick this place again. There's nobody here. They're all dead. It's obviously this is Babylon. Okay, so just bring the Codex, Mayan, Inca, and they could be like different. They said that whatever thing collapsed the Babylonians. The Mayan, Inca, and Aztecs said that they didn't build this shit, that they moved in. So it collapses. The societies, the bottom rungs. Imagine the dregs of society. Some of the dregs make it out of our society when we collapse, because we're all in these big cities, and some of the people that are like in the further outreaches who don't believe in all this shit. It might take a while before they get to that far. The older parents have connection, have died off, because they're just getting older, and you're out there isolated. And your little story kind of goes for a certain amount, and then you get there, and like suddenly there's these cities you can't kind of explain. And so you're kind of like, I guess that was my grandpa was wrong about that shit, and so, and there's not many other people, if you're out there by yourself, whatever, and then you start making your own stories, you move in here. 500 years from there, people show up and go, man, how'd you build this downtown New York? Like, we moved in. Our stories from like 500 years ago say we moved in here. Right, so you built this all by yourself. You'd steal? How did you guys manipulate steel? Oh, no, I'm out from the country, man. Had a bunga bunga bunga. Your Codex, do you have that? Yeah, let's fuck that. We can just take this then. Interesting. You say you have no form of money. Yeah, then you have no form of ownership. Yeah. So if I instill one, no, there is none here right now. I'm going to need you to move out of my new house. Well, I'm putting a house here. I can already see it. It's going to look wonderful. It's going to be a log cabin. I'm going to cut all these trees down. Please move. Please move. Thank you. I'm giving thanks, okay? I'm giving thanks. I could be very mean about this. I'm thanking you for getting off my property. Thank you. Yeah, but fuck, this is why you don't understand. This is freedom. You don't understand what you have here. You don't even know what you've got here, man. From this side of the sea to that other side is just fucking freedom. There's so much cash. Oh my God. And you don't even believe in ownership. This is going to be so good for me. Oh, don't cry. Just pack your shit and move. America, God sent his on thee. Oh, you guys, that's why we're all backing up with all the fucking the bunkers in the hills and shit like that, because America's so fucking devious. It is fucked everyone over so bad. It has to have a military, because like, are you talking shit? Who are you talking? Are you talking to? Are you talking to someone else? Are you talking shit? You're talking about China. You're saying to telling China that I suck, don't you? What else do you know? What else you know? What else you saying? Did you say I have a small penis? You're ordering from Temu. No. I need to look through your cart. Well, because you could be assembling things on this side from over there, and it's a trail. Who made that pathway? Why? Because you had control of it. And the last thing you thought was you go to the vendor ourselves, and like the person behind the counter, like, man, this is a great story. Like you see the fucking American guy, like, yeah, I love my store. Like, yeah, it's a really good store. Hey, man, I'm delivering that for $5. And then he walks away and he's like, it's only like $4. Like, what? Well, now that he's not here, I can sell it to you for $4. What? He charges extra. Like, why? Well, he wants that house and the shit and the suit and stuff. So if I just come talk to you, yeah, it's gonna be $4. He's loud and annoying anyways. Is that a toupee on his head? Fucking, is he wearing a diaper? Yeah. Everyone's laughing. It's not like it's not good. I'm guessing Zuckerberg is taking the heat of that shit because he got the toupee. When Elon summoned the billionaires down to Mar-a-Lago shortly after getting him elected. He summoned the billionaires down there. And he came out without his hair. How do I look? Remember? Dumpy March? Yeah. I'm guessing Mark Zuckerberg won the bid. You get it? You get it? No? Okay. I don't know. It's just a thought. It's a coherent thought. It's a logical thought. Someone's a billionaire's down there. He just got finished paying for an election. Billionaires will assemble. Some reason, the people that didn't really like him. You know, the people that didn't like him just listened not too long ago. Suddenly they're being summoned down there. And he leaves the meeting with less hair. I wonder what happened. Fuck. I can't quite put it together. I don't know. I knew they voted on it. I knew they sold it. It's horrible. They cut it off his fucking head. I know that. Because he came out, Turd Monster Chad. How do I look? You look like a fucking coffee house waitress. Marge, that's what the fuck you look like. Duh. Fucking turd. I hate him. Oh, I hate him. Fucking hate him. Hate him more than Kratom. Anyways, so yeah, he walks out without the fucking hair. Billionaires go away. He pretends like he didn't get his hair cut. Adds hair to it, takes hair away, does it back. I guess he's going for the fuck's the UK guy? I wonder if he still does that. Boris Johnson? I wonder if he still does that. He might be like, you know what, fuck that. I know I dressed like a fucking buffoon to get people to fucking think I was stupid. And that always worked to my advantage because I'm not stupid. So as long as you know what I mean? When I show up looking like this, all disheveled and shit, when I do things right, you go, hey, good, boy, and you still pay me the same amount. And when I do things wrong, you're like, fucking boy, can you believe this? Fucking, you don't yell. Fucking dude. There's much more of that. And I like that more than like, you're going to jail. You know, I like that a whole lot more. Fucking Boris. Goddamn, Boris. What the fuck, man? We're not firing you, but shit. All the cows lost what? The ends of their nipples. Wow, Boris. How, man? I know it was 10 years ago and no one even noticed, but the machine, okay, you got the milking machines and it pulled the nipples off, and so they had to like stop doing that and they had to do it by hand for a while. God damn it, Boris. Well, that's what I didn't want to tell you right now. I told you 5 years after, so they'd already healed. You see what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. Whereas Trump is just kind of like, you stinky musketeer. I guarantee you sat in your own shit watching the Three Musketeers. The fucking Mouseketeers, whatever the fuck. Just sitting there shitting himself, content as fuck. His dad like, stop that dancing! He's like, oh. Yes, father. I'm 5 months old. Oh, poor him. Poor him. Fuck that dude. Fuck that guy. That's still no excuse. That's when you grew up and like, I'm gonna be a good person. Fuck that dude. I'm gonna be a good person. That's probably what happened with older brother. He probably was like, what the fuck? And maybe it was even going along with it. Like I said, like I could just see going to school, and then the kids were just like, because he's old enough to understand, like your fucking dad got pulled into goddamn Congress because they had like honor about the American. How can you take pride in America, and then you find out your dad's being called into Congress on some bullshit fucking, and he's been saying, I didn't do it. I didn't have the big bushy fucking eyebrows, and you find out he did do it. You'd be like, oh, we're gonna fight this. My dad did, maybe my father, maybe, he did not do this, and then you can't defend him anymore. And people come to school, they normally have been giving you shit, and you can't defend it anymore. You turn to drinking and drink yourself to death rather than screw people over. And that's where, like, hey, he didn't have that edge to do for business. He didn't have the ability to sit there and go, all right, so you're pregnant and you're about to get kicked out of this house, but, I mean, we can work out a payment plan. Oh, no, I don't mean sex, ma'am. I mean, I'll take that also. I don't mind doing that, but I mean, we can find some way to squeeze. Like, maybe can you do like maybe $3 a month? Well, we're going to foreclose on it anyway, so we'll get it back and we'll get the little bit of money you put in. Capitalism. Why sell you something? We can just sell the same thing over and over again. Hey, barely used. The last couple was irresponsible. Well, the bank was irresponsible in loaning the money, but that was irresponsible for even coming into the store. I mean, do you know how annoying they are even coming in saying, hey, can we possibly have a chance of living a life? Yeah, but it's going to cost you extra. Oh, hello, Mr. Rich Man. By all means, no fucking interest on you. Money shot, please, sir. Cha-ching. Another one? Please, gobble. Thank you for the deposit, sir. I love you, to quote fucking our stunningly brave Attorney General, the mountain of a man, Todd Blanche, the cowardly, more than likely pedophile inside as long as he does the things, Trump doesn't release the Epstein files, and he stays out of jail too. I'd say, thank you, sir. I love you. Can I have another? Don't tell. I'm on your side. Whatever you need, because you going to jail means I go to jail, mutually assured destruction, which is why we made those videotapes of ourselves. And I just didn't know you'd have hands on it and end up being the president. That's kind of insane. This is effing nuts. I was just making my own mutually assured destruction tape. I saw Trump. Now I'm head of the FBI. This is effing nuts. I was about to get investigated. Now I'm investigating people that are investigating me. Join the FBI. Oh, over here? Wait, over here? This is what the picture looks like. Cash, over here. I am. I'm looking over there. You're not. Where? Here? 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 Are you drunk? No, my eyes don't work right after like 20 beers. I'm not drunk. Huh? Man, just take the picture. Dude, I've God, I'm head of the FBI. I've got this. Okay? Just take the picture. Just take the picture. You know how much I have to drink to live with myself and what I've done? Telling you, Congress, to go fuck off, that's barely anything. You know his age? Look at my size. You think I'm taking... No, I'm taking down a little boy. So I can feel like a man. You can see him trying... It's actually little girls. That's one thing. Everything else he got right, but it's just actually little girls. I just want to be clear for the record. Internal damnation in hell. I just want to make sure that I'm clear. They were little girls. It's different. It's different. No. No, I mean, if you look at the drawing that Trump did, it's probably not his daughter he was drawing on there. I mean, that was, what, 30 years ago? No, however long it was. I don't care. Fuck that dude. That's why I hate being on this side of reality, because that shit's actually still real over here. That's one thing. Like, it's like, you know, the filament, the burned out tubes, and the broken glasses, and when the bulb burns, having to get them burn your fingers, and drop in the ground and cracking. Like, it's not the same as real light when it goes to a much better, more efficient light. No, it's not the same as those fucking lights. But this light can emulate that light, like this one right here. Can emulate that kind of light, can emulate, you know, this kind of light, can emulate this kind of light, can do this kind of light, can do this kind of light, can do this kind of light, you know what I mean? It can do all these different things from this one light. So no, it can't do exactly a light bulb. No. And do I care? Fuck no. You know, how long that thing's lasted? How long it'll probably last? Off a USB port, not off of a fucking socket. I don't know, it's got a certain light to it. It sure does. It does. But if you put on, with computers like we have now, if you put on like a very good pure light, you can make that into a filter and adjust the filter to look that way. As a matter of fact, they have filters that just, well, they look exactly, about 85, 90% of real. And you're looking at film anyway, so film is not going to reproduce exactly, because you got to go this recording, then from the hard, and then done through like whatever processing you do, and you make it to like a film or whatever you make it. Unless you're just broadcasting pictures of filaments, you know what I'm saying? And you want it to be as pure a picture of that white light filament, kinky shit you're into, you know? Whatever you're into, man. Oh, light, it's so bright in here. I don't know. Whatever you do, I can see it working though. Once it gets certain white, it probably get really pretty warm. I can see it tickling your giblets a bit. Do what you do. Do what you do. I don't care. But film it so the rest of us can watch. Well, we just like to watch like a game show. We like to see people happy. You know, I'm sure there's people that are like haters as fuck, and they probably watch. God damn, that kind of hurts there. What the fuck's going on? I need to get that checked out. That's because I think that's what's happening. My stomach when I threw up. I think actually I was trying it's like my stomach had two pouches, and it's like if I had a hiatal hernia, the stomach could poke up through there, and so there could be a sac that had like the apples, and if it was chewed up and shit, while it's going down, it could be even digesting in there, and the other shit's heavier, slides past it. And I go to throw up. That's gonna go up because like I said, it's past the diaphragm. So it's trying to slide up anyways, and so it pushes that up, and then I get the thing of being sick, and that fucking goes up, and then it just gets right back in there. I don't know. I'm getting checked out for my stomach next month, so While you're in there, could you look up in this area for some shit? It feels wrong. I don't know. It feels like it's just some shit's wrong. Maybe like the colon's going like out, you know. And when they beat me up and shit, like it squished it out. I don't fucking know. That's your job to diagnose the body. I don't know. Could you imagine if like my colon did get like fucking folded, where it's like out a little bit and it's like coming down here instead of being underneath into the backside like it should be, or underneath it, you know. Even on the sides over here, it's kind of like under the rib. It wouldn't stop it from working. It would just be like compressed and make things more difficult. There'd be less room for other things to move around, which would probably, like, I mean, if my stomach could actually, it's not strong muscle there. You cough and pulls back and just tears or pushes through. Who knows? That's why you go to the doctor, if they can do the little Star Trek scan on you and tell you what's wrong inside. I mean, I get the appeal. I really do. Don't get me. I get the appeal. I don't get the necessity. Aside from just changing things up, and I get that. I like it. I like it in that sense because, like I said, I do like Wizards and Warriors, where there's like magic and shit and dragons. I like bringing it back to reality because, like, it actually didn't go that way. It's more like, you know, medieval knights and big fucking lizards. You like not necessarily like even dinosaur size, but like they kind of descended from that. How cool would that be, though? And then they kind of hunted them down and killed them all. They actually were like Komodo dragon style lizards, bigger than that. They had descended from dinosaur. It was so hard to believe the Komodo there. That big ass one in, fuck, it's almost like an emu, and I can see the picture, I can see its face in New Zealand, the Maori. Yeah, the ostrich, that's a big ass fucking bird. You see what I'm saying? So there's some big ass shit that's still remnants. Imagine like a big ass fucking bat. How fucking crazy would that be? If nothing else, the bats that kind of went into caves and then evolved into what we consider vampires. They come out at night. Vampire bats actually have the fangs and stuff. I think that they only eat fruit, though. They look scary, but they're not. But they just actually like evolve, and their torsos, and like their bodies learn how to master the after they perfect flight. And they perfect how to build their own bodies because they have the consciousness to think of that. They get into the fucking psychedelics around the same time we do. And evolve like right pretty much like parallel. And they just kind of, instead of coming out, they just kind of stay back and like, no, we see what you guys are kind of going towards. And they just keep going back further and further into the night. They just come out at nighttime. It's like their whole world at night. They just avoid people. And they see bright lights like that, they just avoid bright lights and sounds because they'd use their echo cut things. So there'd be more, the more people spread. Like they're like, oh, you're more likely to, I mean, even if they can kill, it's more likely you went in their shit, you know? Than them having like a bunch of them that, the fuck's that about? Did I lose one of my drives? I think the drives. Okay, so I gotta set that shit to not disconnect. I don't want that to happen like every time I'm fucking using it. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking stoned. That's what's great, is like it's recording all these ideas. That's what I liked about the talking to my tablet. Just because I was just talking, and some things were funny, and I just wanted to have a capture of that. But seeing how we recorded music, I'm kind of used to that. All the way back to when I used to record on a tape deck. I didn't have, I hadn't got to the thing of thinking of recording one tape deck and then playing it out and then like recording that into another tape deck or getting a 4-track. All those things existed. I hadn't thought of it. I did have a tape deck that could record. And so I was even doing the tapes where you like tape over put the tape over so you could record over them. Because I had some shit tapes, like Alvin the Chipmunks type shit, and just like fuck that. I mean, I've already listened to them a million times. I'm not saying I didn't listen to it. I'm just saying like fuck that. I don't have a Teddy Ruxpin. That shit's got to go, you know. So I'd record over with different shit. Then you get blank tapes, you know. And so I was recording with blank tapes, and I had my sister come in and sing some backups for me. It was pretty fucking easy. I remember the song even. I remember how long they do that. That'd be interesting. See here, get that over here. That's not gonna get the guitar as much. I like that. Those days seem to pass us by and by. Fuck, I can't remember that part right there. must have been 14, 15 when I wrote that. The only one that really kind of, I don't know, there's a couple that I care about that are pretty dope. It's from that time. Let's see if I can put some stank on it. Oh, that put it on all of it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Never mind. I wouldn't mind if I did that. Put a little zhuzh. Put a little zhuzh in his head. That's what. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, put a little zhuzh on it. Yeah, now you're doing something good there, Johnny. I was singing like an octave higher than that, which I don't want to do right now. Summer's eyes, winter's lips, autumn's bony fingertips. You're sometimes evil. Times of uncertainty, lonely and only Thessalonians. Why? Because fuck you. It's only me listening to it anyway. It's a good shit. That's how it ends. But yeah, I have to be much louder for that. And it's like late in the morning, early in the evening. I don't know what time it is, but it's then. And that's where I'll be. You know where the fuck I stay. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Remember it. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's why I didn't have any fucking on my voice. You can turn the drive up and turn the drive on and turn the stutter some more. A, B, and C mode, and you can read much more. You can do all kinds of stuff. A, B, C, and D mode. I don't know what's wrong with me at times. I don't think I care at others. Is that a problem? I don't think so. Nah. Is that normal? No? Good. Good. A little bird on my window. I was playing that earlier because I found this track. It's like, oh, fuck yeah, I haven't played this in a while. Matter of fact, I won't play it again. You're just going to sit there and wait.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let you know what's on my mind. A gift real special, so take off the top. Take off that top, girl. Take a look inside, girl. It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, yeah. It's my dick in a box, girl. My dick in a box. My dick in a box, yeah. It's my dick in a box. Now I'm not gonna get you a diamond ring. That kind of gift don't mean anything. I'm not gonna get you a fancy car. Girl, you got to know you're my shining star. I'm not gonna get you a house in the hills. A girl like you needs something real. I wanna get you something straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. Something real special, girl. It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, yeah. It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, babe. It's my dick in a box, babe. My dick in a box, yeah. dick in a box. Ooh, say I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving, and I've got just one let you know that you're second to none. To all the fellas out there with ladies to impress, yeah, it's easy to do, and just follow these steps. 1, cut a hole in the box. 2, put your junk in that box. 3, make her open the box, and that's the fucking way you do it. It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, yeah. It's my dick in a box. Ooh, my dick in a box, girl. It's my dick in a box, girl. My dick in a box, yeah. It's my dick in a box, babe. My dick in a box, babe. It's perfect for any occasion, like Christmas. A dick in a box, Hanukkah. Dick in a box, Kwanzaa. A dick in a box, every single holiday. A dick in a box, over at your parents' house. A dick in a box, midday at the grocery store. A dick in a box, backstage at the CMA's. A dick in that box. Oh well, 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 dick in a box. It's my dick in a box, yeah. Ooh. Streetlights bleed yellow on pavement hard. Another night, shadow walking, playing a losing card. My head swims with static, broken watching your every move. Act like it's old news. Alley whispers and I'm home. Echoes in my brain, a ghost of what I used to be washes down the drain. My heart beats like a gun, out of time, all out of tune. No one's gonna say this is wrong to do. Try watching every move and act like it's old news. Leave me no choice, I have to take it. Not enough to really get me through, but I can fake it. For a long while, twisted sideways, like a sick smile lifted me up. Big pile of nothing growing bolder and colder with each needle in the stack. Info is turning nothing, gets more average by the day, until that something isn't everything. Hashed out on the concrete, squeals and peels making known just below the jagged scab line, bleeding Monday morning home. For a long while, I twist sideways, a sick smile lifting me up. A big pile of nothing growing bolder and colder with each needle in the stack. me lonesome. I walk in shades of self, masquerading someone else's first time. Always becoming more, drifting from center a little further. First the ceiling, now the floor, and where it all went so pure. Then it's home or nothing. Tires swinging around and around, help me ride out. There must be something. Always becoming more unmade, drifting off center a little further gone. First the ceiling, now the door, and I can feel what took it so plain. And the sanity strains, credibility, and it's quite the same in perpetuous life. Dark out, light of no good got in for me. Shade in the way, ain't no time to make grace now. Settle my heart on down. Set me alone, set me on fire, baby. Leave me the cold winter night, and I'll be just fine. I'll be just glow. Down here again. Oh, I'm just trying to get myself off of the ground. And if you know where I've been, maybe you'd shut your mouth. 'Cause listening, don't need you to make a sound. Tell me where you've been. Tell me how your sin's gonna help you out. Got your dollars and you got no sense. Take me out, show me a good time now. I thought I'd show you around my side of the hill. Is it worth it? Struggling, hanging on to something clean. Disappears all the fear, all the blurry, slurry veins shine on what lay in between. Another catch, another window. All the walls were through and picking up speed. Brings me back again, watching it all. There's a sudden, not enough to bruise, enough to breathe. Unease is full repute. Is it worth it? Struggling, hanging on to something clean. Disappears all lifetimes untold, wasted, barren, sleeps asunder. Why don't you crawl out to play, not enjoy the blunder? Awakening me and sickening the hour, it holds no place for these. Sounds like heaven on the other line. Shakes the skin and indeed takes the thickening blood, holds it in eager palms that always await the flooding. Tears will flow like swill, backwashed medicine man walks clean. Spit shine, seesaw me in half in time to take a break and slide between.
Loves her mama, loves Jesus, America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. Yeah. It's a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, so don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy, breaking her heart. And I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Walk down the valley, heading west down Ventura Boulevard. All the bad boys hide in the shadows, and the good girls home with broken hearts. And I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Got no ideas and I got no fears. Can you help me? Can't run away no more. Can't run away no more. Can't run away no more. A lot of girls hate me, I can't remember their names. Here I am still singing, I can't change, won't change, I can't change. Can't run away no more. Can't run away no more. Can't run away no more. Lying in the middle of the road and I still don't know where to go. Can you help me? Still got no ideas, but now I got some fears. Can you help me? I can't run away no more. I can't run away no more. Can't run away no more.
that's supposed to be the Whole Lot of Love kit from, trying to mimic the kit that they used in Whole Lot of Love. It was done by Henry Hirsch. It's fucking awesome. That's what's really great about it. I mean, you can say a lot about, I'd have to look over the Tunetrack back. Maybe they've actually got some people to come over there. I mean, I know they've had like Bob Rock and a couple of people do theirs. But BFD, Peter Erskine. Every single pack had had a strong, like, not only just like presence. Up until like recently, it wasn't just like BFD XFL was their second one that they did. That was done by goddamn Steve Albini. Steve Albini made that pack. It's fucking sick, man. That's just fucking sick. And it's so fucking good that I'm pretty sure that they sold part of the pack to Tunetrack to use on theirs. They have a similar kit that doesn't have all the stuff, but it has almost everything exactly the same. That they went and redid it all at Steve, at Electric Audio, whatever it's called. They just went and redid it. Or they just bought the same samples from BFD. It just wasn't incomplete. It wasn't like the whole kit. So there's some 4 and 5 ton kits, and they're just like, we only need like 3. So good, it's just a much smaller, more compact kit. I don't think it's when they're, I think it's when they're EZX. I don't think it was when they're SDX. It's when they're SDX. It's like they go much bigger. And they're small packs. That'd be very simple to do also. Like you can do your own packs for BFD, but it only can get up to 48 kilohertz and only to a certain number of samples, right? So that way you can, it makes it quick and easy to lay your own sample pack. You can just go back, you're supposed to hit like the 16, let's say 16 best velocities. So you're supposed to hit from 0 to hardest. And any duplicates, and then they just like to say, since it's gonna be 16, do it in 4s. Like swing this 1, like your softest hit, 3, 4. And then do another softest hit, another medium hit, another harder hit, and then your hardest hit. And then do 2 more. But then you're not gonna hit them exactly the same, like maybe the other 2 with the other hand. That way it's all 16. It's that way you can sample your shit very quick and easy, and it becomes like one of those, they have what they call the BFD player. It was before it was BFD Eco. It was just a 16-bit version. It was just a smaller, more compact version of BFD. Eco. Theirs is like a whole other thing, so you're just basically trying to stop the market from people being able to steal shit. I get the instinct that the future is not about that at all. There's not having any money involved in it at all. So you just, like I said, just get out of the way and give me the controls. I'll do it right. I fucking own it anyways, basically. Big fucking drums, it's mine. You guys have big friendly, big fuzzy, whatever the shitty ass fucking drums you have over there. Mine's big fucking drums. We were here first. Something got lost in translation, apparently. Maybe the heart of the whole thing. The soul of why to do it. So, the longer it's gone, the more I realize that all the packs I bought without them, they can't stop me from getting to them. So therefore, all the packs minus anything with the like BFD, I would give you like anything past BFD when I don't even want them anyways. Dark Farm. They bogged down the system. Before that, they run perfect. They run great. I mean, you hear it. It sounds fucking great. 127 velocity. Could you use some EQing? Sure. Am I the best at EQing? No. Is it fucking incredible to play? Yeah. Can I go through a bunch of different stuff? Yeah. So if you want to grab like your kit and you want it to sound shitty for like this way, you want it to sound shitty for this, like you want to make your samples of like your overheads. If you want to use the whole fucking thing, you can do that. Like each individual kit, you can each do a piece, or you can just do like a full overhead sample. See how quickly that's easy? And then like what they didn't want was people to be able to do that and then not buy their packs. I'd much rather you be playing the thing And then like you have, when you get it, you get our packs that come with our program. If you don't buy any more packs, at least you can sample in our shit, right? And so when you go to sample your kit, if you can't get the exact sound out of what we have, you can go sample your kit or someone else's kit. Real quick and dirty, just grab their kit. Down in this basement, this has got the exact sound I'm looking for this song. And then you can bring in ours to, like, you know, the BFD to accent that. You can bring those the samples, like once you program the beat into it, you can also back layer if you want like a bit thicker sound, like if you just want the kick drum to be a bit thicker, like an actual, instead of that, it's got a really good trashy sound in that room. But you wish you had a good sound for like for recording. Of course, if you're going out there over the record, you want to hit hard. And so he's bringing another sample that it triggers with, like it just like BFD does. It triggers with that, say with a kick drum, when it kicks that shitty one sample, he's bringing another sample that triggers at the same time. It's got like a much thicker punch, and the snare's got much more crack. The rest can say the same. Put some room on it, and suddenly it sounds like this fucking dope ass, like almost like sampled, you know, 80s style kit, almost. Or some shitty ass sample of, I mean, you listen to some of the Beck songs. Some of the best songs are just absolutely shittily sampled. Or something that's you've already heard, it's just been slowed way the fuck down, sped way the fuck up. Like, you hear that? Like, yeah. Come here. Yeah. Come here. What is that? You hear it in the back, and it's like, oh shit, is that from fucking, yeah. Remember that movie, The Mummy? Like, yeah. There's leaving Netflix, so I watched it, and then he said something, and I thought that's pretty cool, so I put it in there, and sped. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck it is, you know, and it's just this weird sound that goes in there perfectly. And then these assholes are going through the song, like listening through with AI, saying that listen to, you find anything of ours? Like, yeah. Like what? Like everything, there's drums, there's samples, there's shit, it's everything, it's out there. You're too late. Too late. To quote Brad Pitt. Too late. Too late. We don't want it to go this way. I know, you want to make some cash. Yeah, that ain't happening. Next. I like ridiculous shit. Makes my eardrums feel like they're fluttering, not like in the bad way. Alright, leave me alone. I'm sitting in the bathtub farting and just giggling. I'm not harming nobody. Is it stupid? Yeah. So fuck off. Are you looking in the bathtub anyways? I'm sitting here. I'm just a little boy. What was that fucking Ben Stiller? It was that sketch from Saturday Night Live. The Vault. That's what it was, the Vault. God be great to be on some ridiculous shit, 'cause, like, especially, you know, if you do read something ridiculously, it just adds to it, you know. He's got like a V-neck shirt, and it's like it might be quick to the V-vault, you know. Actually, but it gets the time and he forgets it. Like, quick to the V-vault, and everybody's cracking up. It's like supposed to be V-vault, but like, let's just leave it. Let's leave it as V-vault. Fuck it, let's leave it in there, man. Like I said, it just gets to be ridiculous. Like Anchorman, I think that's why it was postponed. I think they had so many edits that were fucking gold. Trying to figure out which one to release in the theater. You listen to, like, it smells like Bigfoot's dick. That's the one you want to say for the DVD extra. You put that in the theatrical cut. The DVD extra, like, why even bother? Bigfoot's dick is the best one. Why do you know? What swampy life do you live? First thing that popped in my head, that's a tamarind root. That's Bigfoot's dick. Hey, Biggie. A big kid name for Sass. He's already been called Sass. We need to give him a special name for our show. It should be a Sasquatch and a Yeti fall in love when they're on vacation, some winter vacation. This is forbidden love between these Romeo and Juliet tribes of Sasquatch. He's a Yeti. He's a Sasquatch. You're gonna betray our family like this? You know how many years we've bred in this white fur? It's because it's brown, isn't it? He's still furry everywhere. He's still got big ass feet. Exactly. We've been working on getting the Yeti feet so small. I know, and he's got such big feet. Oh my God! Look here, Sass. Go back to your swamp. Right? Forget you ever met the tundra. Get out of here. It's not that simple. There's blood on the mountain tonight. Oh, fuck. Nothing can stop their love. I knew you'd make it. I couldn't stay away. Look at our furry ass patchy kids. Well, my mom said stay away from you. I thought we'd have one of each. I didn't think it'd be patchy. It just looks ridiculous. He's mostly brown, she's mostly white. This is not how I pictured it. When I drew this out on my map and constellation chart, is when I did my whole forecasting. Because, you know, the Yetis always have a thing to manifest manifestation for. These kids look nothing like this. They were one solid color, Sass. They were one solid color. Yeti, I've been working hard, okay? I mean, I'm so sorry. Yeah, don't treat me like this yet. I'm leaving, Sass. Did you bleach my son? She was doing it, I just wanted him to match. Oh my God, it would work so good. Oh my God. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Whew. The mirrors are hot in here. Shit. How long have we broadcast? It's a game in the woods. You know what? I might put some things into sing out before I go. Sing out before I go. Sing out before I go. Did I ever turn the reverbs off? Reverberation. Noise reduction. Noise reduction. And the great thing is no one can hear. All right, I'm gonna go down real quick. Oh well, you're already here. You go answer the door, get my pot. I'm sure you probably, maybe not walked up and weirder, but it's a good start for the day, isn't it? I walked up, I hear noise reduction. Oh my God. Gotta get that there louder. Get them butt cheeks all squeakies. You know my phone through there loudest? Oh my goodness. Laboratory. Why a laboratory? It's always called Lava Soap. That's why I got the pumas. A little bit of pun on the plate. Huh? A little word on the tongue. Insanity Witch. I don't know, something like that. Dude, there's how many fucking songs in this folder alone? Let me just open and check this out. 21 Gun Solution. How many songs have I put in here that I've downloaded? 403. Son of a bitch. How many songs are in there? I want to see songs. I want to look at this. That's not yours, man. Fuck, man. So another counting, I mean, I made a bunch more that sucked ass, but the ones I've just downloaded are 2 gigs, and it's 403 files. Are all of them awesome? No, but they're like within there, like all the stuff that I've been playing. Yeah, there's a lot in there, like Fuck Your Crew, Nasty, Film Synergy. There's a lot of them that I haven't played in a long time to do. Like I overplay my own shit because like I hear some new shit. I just keep playing because I'm like, oh, fucking new shit. But even this is kind of it's I won't say it's disposable, but it's not hard earned. So and I already comprehend it going in, so there's nothing to dig out of it besides learning how it exactly does. You know how to get into like every little nook and cranny. And then I started thinking like all the shit. Like, you know, I'd like to yank the vocals off of that and sing it myself. It's been so long that I've been like that. But, oh, that tastes like a cigar. That's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good at all. Double stack. Yeah, it tastes like a cigar. That ain't good. What's that? Stick a fucking cigar in here and bong load it. Oh cigars are fucking rough. I forgot what I was gonna do. Fucking got stoned. Cause I got la 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 la. I wish I could just grab some like anything I want to play because like there's a lot of times like of course my thought process is before we go there. My thought process is very woven into with music overlaid. So if I have as soon as I start doing that, my brain drifts off to like something near music, and so I immediately hear James Dixon, la 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 la. It's just fucking great, man. It's fucking great. But they were talking about why music that you hear in your teenage years is you just get rooted in whatever. No, what it is your brain doesn't have all the answers, and that music is a comfort at that time. That's why you like it, right? Something about that music, if there's like a lot of sorrow or sadness in the lyrics, that's what you're probably going through. At least mentally, like you're like, oh, it was so angsty then, but you weren't really, you know. You weren't really like, later on you learned like what really bad is, right? But during this little time, you liked, you know, Suicidal Tendencies or whatever you liked, you know, The Clash. And it just meant everything because the lyrics actually meant something to your forming mind. You made sense out of the entire world. That was the soundtrack to your entire life. Where you went, you played that. And so you'd see it everywhere, right? Even if you're in New York, listen to London Calling. Because, you know, they came over here and you can, if nothing else, you can transport yourself there, like, yeah, whatever, you know, it's like the backtrack of your fucking life. Whether it's Enya, whatever it is. And during that time, like I said, you don't really change from that teenage years later on. Your body changes, but you don't really change. If you were kind of a poser then, you're kind of a poser now. And that's why you dress that way. That's why you dress that way. I know, I mean, the squares that button down and go to a fucking office job, but we're like, you know what, even there, I get you gotta clean up for a little bit for work, but then when you're off work, if you still do that shit, fuck you. You're just a company man waiting for the call. In case like, hey, they might call. I know it's my day off, but I mean, what if I have to suck some dick on the weekend? I want to be all groomed and my hair's all coiffed. Oh, shit. I shave my head. I look stupid if I don't keep it shaved. There's a difference, Leroy. There's a difference. That was incredible. Like I said, today I was just sitting and it'd be toroidal. You know, the center is pulling away. Oh, that would... Okay, so if it was like energy, as it solidified here, leaving like a skin of energy on the outside, right? So it wouldn't necessarily even be visible, but could look like anything. It could be, you know, it could literally look the shape of anything. A night sky, anything. So it peels off of there and goes to the center and it becomes like this glob. And that glob keeps getting smaller and smaller. Once it gets to like a size enough to where we're at right now, it's at a steady rate. By now, it's just the rate of what it is. Our conscious perception of it, whether it's fast or not, is irrelevant. Because according to what we're saying, this happened, what, some 14 billion years ago or longer, you know, that it collapsed down. That's what they're saying. Basically, the center collapsed, all that energy collapsed down into the skin for it to exist in. Be completely in a toroidal shape. And then if it stayed a ball like this, it would look like a toroidal shape. You'd have the ball in the center and have the donut around. So it'd be literally like a donut. But this would be solid, and this would be hollow instead of the donut being the full. Then it'd have to have a shape that's in. But would it be, if the skin of the donut is where it's everything, and you're inside the donut, it's a donut. You're inside the donut at the center of it, and then as it gets smaller and smaller, that toroidal and that pull to that center, because that's density. It's the outside wall. It was the inner of the outside wall. If this right here started peeling in, the wall stayed the same. And all this is just coming down. But the outside wall stays exactly where it's at. It's not like they come in. Basically. Now this room is solid, and it starts doing that, about the width of the wall up there. It starts slamming in, and it just hollows itself out of this to block the shape of this room. That's basically what I'm talking about. Right here, basically in the center of the fucking room somewhere, would be this density point. For this example, this density point that just it'd be impossibly small, because otherwise you'd walk through it. What the fuck is that? So it has to be so small you could walk right through it. That's so fucking dense, just energy, and just grain of sand. Now at the same time, if there's the universe and that little grain of sand at the center, our Milky Way may be somewhere over here. The whole thing of the Milky Way may be like this big. You see what I'm saying? So this where all gravity comes. It's so dense because it was all of this room compressed into here to give us room to make a Milky Way, which is just a Milky Way amongst Milky Ways in the room. And maybe this one's the first one to get life figured out. The galactic filters at the end of how, not do we leave this planet? Do we understand how to make consciousness? Can we use that and then use it as a formula? Can someone inside there understand the consciousness enough to explain it to other people, thereby giving it to the rest of the universe? Therefore, the rest of the ones that are spiraling and can't get their shit together, the ones that are balls, the ones that are weird, fucked up, go, oh shit. Okay, so my Fibonacci's different. Yeah. And it becomes like a ball universe. And light comes out of there. And life comes out there. I'm a spiral, but I go the other way. Oh, I'm inverse. And they get their shit together. I'm too scattered, I can't get my shit together. I bet you can. Oh, fuck, I'm a weird cluster. Yeah, and all of a sudden it takes shape, but it's this weird, abstract, like, big, like, very dense in the center. Like, but I'm not life, like, but it's all different kinds of life. Who cares? Like, butterfly is not a human. Gorilla is not the fucking alligator. Snake is not the apple pie. What difference does it fucking make? Let's have some fucking fun. Yeah? Well, humans, again, consciousness would be the best usage of energy because it spends a lot of energy to be conscious. You have to fight gravity. You have to have a universe to exist in, to be conscious in, right? So any excess energy can be burned off through life easily, especially as much as we go through life. In that case, if this is just one planet in the solar, it's like each solar system inside of, you see, it became contagious, like each solar system inside each galaxy could learn from us how to extract, how to make life. It now becomes a formula, like, well, we got cake. We got cake? We got cake. Okay, so now we got plain cake. I make chocolate cake. I make chocolate pudding cake. I make chocolate fudge cake. I make vanilla fudge cake. I make rainbow sherbet cake. Can we make ice cream cake? I bet we can. Can we make cookie cake? I bet we can. Can we make a cake that's brownie, cake, and brownie, and then chocolate cookie cake? I bet we could. Can I put a skirt on mine? Sure. That's just gonna be frosting. Yeah, well, I get it. I knew what you meant the first time. I like that fondant. Yeah, that's it. It's fine. You can do that too. Can I cut mine into lace? No one can. You're starting to annoy me with how much you're trying to get me to care about how much you care about what you care. And I don't care about what you care about, regardless of what any textual concepts say. I don't fucking care. Religion is not about controlling people. I mean, that religion may be, but God is not. How do you know? Because there's no actual book from thou shalt do, is there? There is, but like let's tell you this. That's your rule, man. That ain't my rule. And you guys, even the people that are not, are trying to like put science over type of God and saying, yeah, we've proven you're wrong. You've been trying to push it. I'm like, when have I ever tried to push anything? Science has been, no. Don't give me that shit. Tell me when someone's cornered you down and uncomfortably just made you uncomfortable as shit talking about God over and over. Like, not in a story, not fucking Jehovah's Witnesses have knocked on your house at some time and might come back. Is this a constant plague? Because hearing from atheists, like atheist comedians, it's constant. It is constant. Most of their fucking, like David Cross, how many fucking specials do you have to announce that he's an atheist? Like me, I'm an atheist. Yeah, David. But please, go on. You announced that somewhere in 1998, I believe. And every special since has had at least a good section of it dedicated to shitting on Christians. And I would like to know how many Christians literally come up to you. I mean, maybe since you've done the shitting on jokes, they might have been like, hey man, I mean, and they're like, and then this Christian comes up to me after the show. The show. So he came to the show to heckle you. No. He liked the show, but he just didn't like you shitting on God. And like, hey man, did you ever think about it? And did you ever think about it? And then now I'm going to take this to my show. And then my next one, I've got another one. You know, I'm an atheist. And while I'm at it, like you were on a fucking roll, man. It was good. Now we got to go here for him. Everyone knows, dude. And then as soon as he says, I'm an atheist, wow! Fuck God! Fuck God! They're always in my shit. They're in my inbox. They're on my door. They're at church. They're at school. They're trying to turn my kid, you know, and are they? Or is that happening in the country? And it is a problem, but you need to settle the fuck down, Red Rover, because you're starting to poke out like lipstick from the fucking dog's crotch. And they're just going down there trying to kill. Are they down there trying to kill babies as frequent? Like the woman that comes there, she came down there Thursday and you saw her like, damn, bitch, you're down here again? That'd be one thing. Like, especially during recon, like, this bitch has been down here 7 times. We gotta start filming this, man, because that one's been down here 3 times. This week. She just loves killing babies. They're referring friends. Oh my God, we gotta film this. And then you go when you go to protest, you can be like, look what you're doing. You're going getting friends. This woman was gonna have her baby. And you said, no, don't do that, man. Just come down, I'll help you. And that way you can, you know what I mean? And then you have something to actually freak out about. Otherwise, these women have a bad situation and you are just making it worse. You don't know their situation, you don't know their problem, and you're sitting there screaming at them about what they did and what they should do. Without an ounce of compassion, like the Lord commanded you, that you say you're serving. That you're saying, God, I don't want this. He doesn't want any of that, this compassion, this uncompassion. Maybe he's gonna like, can I counsel you? No, I don't want to counsel you. Can I counsel you? Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this. I don't know what to do. Okay, can we talk to you? We just want to talk to you, and then we'll let you go back in. We're over on this side. It's wide open there. We don't surround it. If you want to come and go, you can come and go. We just have some literature. We'd like to talk to you. There's another way. Like what? We have adoption services. We have food banks. Are you homeless right now? Yeah, we can get you some. You know, we have clothing. What's the problem? Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. It's an off-ramp before you go there. You're, you know what I mean? And it's just lined both sides. Because of whatever you feel. I remember this one lady, she was going up, she was a politician. And the whole reason she got into politics was for this very moment. And if she had any idea how stupid she fucking looked, she would have probably gone home and fucking took herself out too. Just being honest, because they're having like they're banning the women's right to take care of themselves and use their own bodies and how they see fit. And this lady goes up the stairs and then she's going as a politician. She's going to like, aren't you ashamed as a woman? And she's like, look, I had an abortion and I regret it, okay? I'm like, okay, so you got to make your mistake. And I want to make sure no one else makes my mistake. But it's a mistake for you. But that's your role. You don't have to step in for me. How about that? Are you gonna also? I'm thinking about going and getting drunk tonight. Are you gonna say no? Don't do it. Don't drink. I'm getting drunk, bitch. What are you doing? You might regret this. We gotta make it illegal to get alcohol. You might regret this. Oh no. If you have regret in your soul, then you can't be pure. Oh my God, you'll never get to heaven if you're not completely pure. Oh my God, I'm so worried about your soul. That God's already forgiven. It's almost like I don't believe in Jesus at all. But what if you don't believe in Jesus? It says in the Bible what to do. Leave them be. And you still want to talk about how God's a piece of shit, or you want to talk about how God already had that worked out and he's not bothering you and he's not contacting you and he's not the cause of your problems. People are ignorant people. Just like ignorant scientists are blowing up the planet and ignorant fucking psychopaths are running the government. And those that can't are teaching our children. Why can't we go anywhere? 'Cause those that can't don't teach. Those that can don't teach. Not without giving me my share, bitch. I want a piece. Well, how am I gonna know I'm gonna eat tomorrow? You might forget who I am. You might forget what I've done. I need to stack up a nice big storage. And then of that, I can give some of that to you. But you have to give me the money so I can give you the money back so I can be kind. And you see, if you donate to me, then you know that I'm a good person. So when I donate to a charity, you know it's that one that's different, okay? That guy fucked me over. I didn't do it. And see, that's why you gave it to me, so you don't have to go, dude, they fucked me over. You go, they fucked you over, you piece of shit. Why did you give my money to those pieces of shit? Why did I give my money to this piece of shit? You gave my money to a piece of shit. It was my money. Why did I give it to you anyways? Well, because I'm an artist and I'm better than you and you wanted to come see me, so you just threw all the money at me and I was going to say no. And when you guys started saying like $50 a ticket, I was like, that's a lot of money. It was like $5 a ticket when I started. And that was like paying like, not all my bills, but I mean, if it had gone like 15 a ticket, then like all of a sudden people had paid like 30. And then when they said 30, we can easily get 50 a ticket. And I'm like, okay. And then they said, fucking $150 a ticket just to get the opportunity to buy some of the artwork. And I'm like, whoa, man, people really love me. And they have so much money out there, and they're giving it to me. And I don't have any money of my own, so I'm glad you guys are giving me now. I mean, now I do. I got the luxury home and stuff, and it's hard to be an artist, though, you know? So when you're an artist and you're at the top of the artist, you gotta do the TARDIS, and artist, and your TARDIS. And then when you make your TARDIS an artist, then you go ahead and you go back in time and you make yourself. It's all about timing, you know? And you want to give 110%. I think we did pretty good. There's no I in team, you know? I mean, I did make most of the points, but there's no I in team. There is a me in meat pie. Except after tea time. I don't know. He talks a lot. Fucking freak. I didn't say it. It was. Oh, now you're gone. Motherfucker. Just like an imaginary friend to bail on you when you need him most. I was trying to pay the bill. That'd be great. The fucking. Isn't that a bitch, Henry? You ate that steak. I didn't eat anything. Look, it's on his side of the table. You gotta believe me, ma'am. I don't even have a napkin in my lap or silverware. He just fucking ran. You sat me here, right? Yeah. And then he came and sat down. You asked, I said, he'll have, remember? You came and asked, I said, he'll have a steak. He was in the bathroom planning this out. He actually have a collapse right there in the fucking booth. Just get out of here, please. You're drawing attention. And it's gotten so ridiculous. It's like a $2 Trump steak. Just get the fuck out. I know it made my stomach sick as much. I won't pay for that at all. I'm sorry. I thought $2. It's got to be a great steak. I think it might be a steak flank of like ribbit, like a big one from the Amazon. You know what I mean? That didn't taste like steak. Yeah, Sheila Zollner was right. I would not. I didn't know that they actually. I heard about it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I wasn't gonna boycott beef. I was like, he probably gonna fucking whatever. But like, yeah, it probably is gonna be like horse and or worse. Just an amalgam of meat. 25% off. It actually should be like fucking. If anything, I mean, will it work? Yes. If anything, as low as this would be, it'd probably be more like 99% off. Like, please just get this out of here. You know what I mean? We already got the quality shit out of here. Can you please get this out? I mean, like a cent a pound. Fuck it. Unless you're gonna get like 400 pounds, let's just pack it and just get it out. It's a little bit of horse, a little bit of deer. Henry was here. Okay? There may be some Henry in there. I'm sorry. Why do you think it's a cent a pound? 1 cent. Just pack it and get it, please. Just get it out of here. Yes, it's extra bloody. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Take your shit with you, mother. Keeps popping in my head. Dave Chappelle. My great son. One of the best, son. Turn my headphones up. Nah, I'm not gonna fuck with Sina right now. Pardon me. Yeah, if you tried to, I was thinking about that. If you say you're here in the Milky Way, where is that relative to the universe? You'd have to have a map and a compass, like north, south, gyroscopic directions to know, are we right at the edge? You know, like the Milky Way is right here and the edge is right here. Are we outside of it, just like about to go pop through like an egg that, you know, like this where life comes in and everybody's like, hey, you're here. And, you know, is that what happens to every galaxy? I don't know. Oh, no, like, oh, no, 14 billion years, fuck you, and fuck me for even shit. No, you don't know. I mean, we have good science. You would. Wouldn't you? Bill, Bill Burr, you would, wouldn't you? Fucking right they would. I found a fact sheet. Did you? Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Let me see that Trump. Oh, Trump is the bestest Trumpist that ever been trumped by the Trumpian. I wonder who wrote this shit. Smeared with goddamn... What is this? Fucking... It's spreading. It's orange and... Oh, no. Is this your own poop, sir? I wouldn't doubt it. You know, you're just like, diaper. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm trying to leave that little fucking around this little shit with beady eyeballs. And I'm Tesla. Bet you do, shit brain. How fucking would it be? It's actually poop. But I mean, like he doesn't know it. It's some shitty cream that he just. No, Mr. Trump, this is the finest cream. The finest. Get it right by tomorrow. He's not going to buy it. No, Mr. Trump, this is the absolute finest cream you can possibly put on the human body. No, it goes for at least like $28 per ounce. Yes, we can get it to come in. Yes, we can get the packaging to come in gold. Yes, we can get the packaging to come in gold, sir. That's not a problem. It'd be another extra 15 cents per ounce, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. He's not going to buy if you start laughing like that. You have to keep it together. He's the Antichrist, he's the devil, he deserves it. Mr. Trump, this is the absolute finest cream one can put on the human body. It goes for $28 per ounce. Of course, this is custom cream. We can get this in any packaging you would like. And it's going to increase the price by about 15 cents per ounce. But I mean, you're good for that? No problem getting the packaging coming gold, sir. The top and everything. It'd be a whole package. We call it the trumpet. Yeah. Yeah, we license your name on it, and anyone who wants to get it can get it. The Trump version. You worthless piece of shit. May you truly be rubbing fucking fecal matter all over your stupid face. That's good though, right? It's like, just, I didn't see it. I remember like I didn't see the help. There's just people up like fat. No, don't look. Yes, I ate the fucking. I know it. It can't come out solid, otherwise I know it comes out too brown. He wants a golden kind of color. It's gotta be fucking. I've been taking the golden seal, like you said, for at least a month now. It's coming out golden. It's coming out golden, like you said. Want to get looser? If this one's gonna mix in the vat better, he's the Antichrist. He fucking deserves it. We've actually watched what he did. He fucking deserves it. It's not like, well, he's the Antichrist, so let's do it. Like, you got to watch what he did. I'm like, okay, yeah, that fucker deserves it. That's one thing, like, well, if he's gonna do it. No, you watch and see. Again, that one can only know. You can't know anything. You can set up all the events and set it through. Like, he's gonna, if it doesn't go exactly the way you said, you didn't know shit. You didn't know anything. Well, I mean, it's a little bit different. You don't know anything. Because it could have gone completely different. It just went a little bit different. So if it can go a little bit different, it can go completely different. Whatever you saw is close, but still wrong. It's like dreaming the first time or seeing the first time of walking through versus the time when you went through and said, whoa, deja vu. Because how could you see it the first time and say, whoa, deja vu, unless you went through the first time and the next time through, like, fuck, I did this before. Next time through, fuck, I did this before. Next time through, fuck, I did this before. If you look at like, okay, like I'm just getting here now, and the photonic energy of me that's doing this now, that did that right there, it's just not getting there. And then it's just not getting there. And for everybody that's watching, it's just constant the first time with that, and then it keeps moving on from that. Then just get locked in that loop, unless you just sit there and go, oh shit, it is looping. Look at that, it's looping. Oh God, when's it gonna stop? When you stop paying attention to the loop and move on. Right? They just keep coming, they won't stop. Stop watching. Move to live mode. You're in loop mode. You never edited video before. It's stuck. It won't stop. Oh, okay, God, what happened there? You didn't hit the fucking space bar. Only on reality. Give me those glasses. You don't deserve this. Go sit in the corner. Work on tying your shoes or something. Holy shit. No, they're not tied. That's the point. Oh, no, they're not. No. In the simulation, they were tied. Here, you just walked in with your feet like, I assume they're tied. They're not. I didn't want to point out. I thought you were doing a style thing. I didn't want to fucking fuck with that. I didn't want to be like, hey, you're going to trip. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I didn't want to be presumptuous. But now you just go sit in the corner. I'd never give you the glasses if I would have known that wasn't a choice. I've been giving you way too much credit. Fuck. I would never say the word fuck. Fuck you, Veronica, for making me say the word fuck. I'm sorry, Ron. Don't you know I'd never say the word fuck? That was extreme. I get being mad. But that's extreme. You've been like, I'm a little titty boy with a fucking shitty mustache. I want to cut my hair. Go fuck yourself? No, that's just wrong. I'm sorry, Miss Cornerstone. You harpy. Are you going for his job? What's happening? I get he's disappointed. I'm disappointed in him. Ron's a man of his time, you understand? He's a product of his generation. Ron is the balls, but he has to learn how to be the whole shaft. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, he's just a dick. Not quite yet, but he is and doesn't know it. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm the balls. You're more than that, buddy. You're more than that. Then what's this in my ass? I don't know, but I'm the balls. Oh, I didn't know I was driving. That's why you're the balls, man. Back us up out of this hole. I'm sorry, man. It wasn't that bad, but just, what are you doing? You don't just do that. I'm sorry, Ron. All I gotta do is walk around with a tape recorder and record that shit. We got a whole fucking script or something somewhere, including an insane guy just sitting in his room smoking pot. I was thinking about that. They were studying for the ketamine trial, the whatever, and the documentation I did was way more thorough than anything they'd ever did, you know? They're like, oh, how you feeling? Okay, and they do this guy, and they might talk to you for a little bit, but I sat there and just like journal, like how I felt before, what I was going through now, and I said, like no one's ever done. No one's asked me why. No one's even talked to me. It's just like I said, I could explain if they would have asked like what was going on there when you decided to stand up. Were you okay? I'm like, yes, I remember everything that happened. I can tell you everything that happened. Was that horrifying? Is everybody okay? Yeah, it was just like a fucking quick little thing. If I would remember that I'm not alone here, you know, if I would remember that, and if I would remember that if I would take my earbuds out, I've been like, okay, I'm not in my own head, basically, right now. It's fucking, you're dissociating. I have full capability to stand up and shit. It's not like, oh, whoa, he's standing up. I was walking around, using the bathroom and going back to, you know, from the very first time I tried it. I only just got better at it and better at it. It's like the last time I did it was, I stood up because it felt like my brain was going through a checklist. I was like, do you want to hurt anybody? No, it's just going through quickly, it's like a bunch of stuff, like just do a quick, true, false, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yeah. And as it was going through, I just felt like I was like an inspector, so I kind of stood up, kind of like, you know, I don't know, I just felt like doing that. I know there's rules against standing up on ketamine. And so I stood up, and it was like I vocally, you know, yeah, no, yes, no, yeah. And I got done with that, and I just sat back down. Next thing I know, there's fucking people showing up to take me to the hospital. They're like, if they would have just like, what was that? I'm like, oh man, I just had it's almost like a dreaming, man. I was having like, so you're like, yeah, it's kind of like sleepwalking. I'm like, oh, was that loud? Holy oh, I'm sorry, I was screaming. I'm on ketamine. I forgot that earbuds, they just feel like they're in there, and the music's just wah, 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 and I'm just kind of in that zone. Does that bother anybody? Oh, okay, I'll be quiet from here on out. Do you want me to go to the hospital? I'll go, okay. You see what I'm saying? No? Can I finish? Can I do the last 2 doses then? Yeah, cool. I'm fine, I promise I'm fine. You want to check my blood? Yeah. I know exactly what happened. I didn't slip out of reality or anything like that. Unless you can tell me something else. Did I do anything else besides what I'm just describing? No, that's what I described? Yeah. That's what that was. Can I do the rest of the doses? I only did one. And so I'm being taken away. I'm like, maybe she gave me the other 3 and I don't remember it. It's a dissociative. How many times did she come around the corner? I'm on ketamine right now. I don't know how many times she come around the corner. And then picturing like all the times she came around the corner to give the dose. I'm like, oh, fuck. You know? I don't know. I can't recall. I recall one today. Fuck, maybe she did come around the corner and give me like another 1 or 2. Maybe did I freak out to hurt anybody? Oh, fuck, there's cops here. You know what I mean? No one's telling me anything about anything, how or why or what. No one's asking me shit. It just, you're having a psychotic break. I am what I do. You stood up and you're saying like, yes, no, yes, no. Oh, yeah, I was going through like a mental checklist. I was loud. Sorry about that. Oh, you know what that was? Yes. Believe it or not, I'm not fucking insane. But all that stuff I did for my ketamine journals, if they knew that I told her that I was doing it. So if she submitted that in there, they could just sit there and watch. What's this dude on? Okay, he's clearly coherent about everything that's going on. He's listening through everything. That's the reason I did it, is so that anyone could like listen. Even anybody could listen to it and say, what did I go through? This is what I went through. Should you expect that? No. No. I do a lot. I've done a lot of, like I said, when I did the first one, the dissociative, I started walking. It's a bit confusing and stuff. And she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. It's fortunate for me. This is how I like to be. I remember like I was not joking, but I was being serious. You know, this is how I prefer to live. And then she started laughing. Like, yeah, right. And for some reason, the seriousness just, maybe because I was having a hard time balancing. You know, I could feel it, just like why are you laughing? I'm being serious. And I even like before I had like this little ladybug that I put on my pot pocket. I'd always keep my pot in there, and I didn't want to call him a ladybug, so I started calling him a man bug. And so I was cracking up, thinking about it. I was like, it's my man bug. And then I had gotten one of the doses. I got something out. I had gotten a couple doses in me, and it was the same type of thing. I was walking. I'd gotten my ketamine, and I said something about my man bug's protecting my pocket, and she's like, "Yeah, man bug." I remember. I don't know again, maybe because I'm trying to balance. Remember, like, why are you laughing? He's my man bug. He's my man bug protecting my pocket. Why are you laughing? This is how I prefer to be. Why are you laughing? Like you just tapped into I tapped into my soul. Like I'm bearing my soul here to you. I prefer to be this fucked up, and then you're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna laugh at me? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do while I can't see straight? While there's 4 of you? You're gonna laugh at me? I'm not gonna say this out loud. It's all inside my head. It's going on because I'm dissociated right now. But I felt the face go. You know, I was like, oh no. I even felt it inside go, no, wrong face. Wrong face. Put on another one more friendly. Come on. Kickstart this fucker. We're in the intersection, trying to kickstart emotions. Come on, buddy. Come on. I have to pee. Walk away. There's no dope-ass microwave man. Yo, you heard? No. Straight up serial killer, naked in the middle of the intersection. What? Why are you honking? I still have a block to go before I get home. Why are you mad? Oh my God. As I said, as time goes on, my laugh gets more and more fucking maniacal. It went really bad for a while there. It was like, it's now gotten to like this Smeagol kind of rapid fire. But it's not as cackling as it was just like a week gone now. Yeah, it's a week ago. All right, this one's pretty good one.
Drink my blood, would you please? Open the curtain, light this tea. Senses are senseless and taking on water. I thought you could help. Guess I'm the odd one out. And it's never the fault of anyone who can take the blame. And it's ever the part I play of perpetual shame. And if the end changes colors, just a second hand left to flower others, inside as out and out in the wind. Brazen words to shape up the hurt. And it's never the fault of any one of those who could take the blame. A few more dollars, love, and you'll understand fame. A few more dollars, love, and you'll understand our fame. Our fame. Drink my blood, would you please? Open the curtain, light this tea.
But that's about that dude. There's nothing really said and better. You don't go over there and talk about. Nothing better than just making noises. How we changed you ever seen man? Have it going up there? Robinson? Or you don't go where you and instead of how my pappy always talk about this. You don't get out there and do your thing, man, and this thing get you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you don't say shit. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, wait, really? I said there was a guy in the 90s I knew who would look a lot like a short Anthony Kiedis. He talks so fast. And I could talk when I was younger. And I'd get like a little bit of it. I could get the main, like, I'd catch a word and I could put it together from that, this word, like, cut that, and just have to assemble it together. I'm like, right, yeah, man. And you're like, fuck, man. Uh-huh. Oh, right, and then you kind of like, yeah, especially like I said, if you can catch. And if I could do it right, but no, okay, I guess I don't understand then. Oh man, I don't get it, man. Nah, it's right, yeah. He had that was the first time I ever got to play Paul Reed Smith. He had a dope ass Paul Reed Smith, and they'd just come out, and it was like, it was pretty expensive. And it's like one of the main things he had to was like his name, and he'd bring it by. I don't know, I just not thought about it. He may not even have an amp of his own. My wife brought it by. And yeah, he'd play, and then he'd let me play and shit. But I don't remember how I met that fucking guy now. Think about it. Could have met him just at a fucking music store, to be completely honest. I have no fucking idea. I went over to his house and hung out once or twice. And he came by and hung out like at least 3 or 4 times. And I believe the first time he didn't have the Paul Reed Smith. No. And the second time and third time he brought it over like 3 times. I can remember sitting in the kitchen. That's so weird, it's like I'm watching it from the other room. That's so crazy. I know exactly how it's laid out. That whole house is. Fuck, that's what I was talking about. Like, it's crazy that not only do you have like the map of where you live, but like inside my head, I have like the map of Vice City. I have the map of Los Santos. I have the map of San Andreas. I can go through them all. I have the map of Skyrim. I just have all these different maps. All the way back to Pitfall and shit, Shreveport, from Oakland, Oh wow, I'm just like flashing through all of like Oakland when we used to go on the Barton ride. Like coming back, like panning back, and he did have the map and the thing, and you could look like you are here. And so I could see where I was on the map, on the things. I'm like, okay, cool, we're at this station. Like I said, you pan back off the fucking bar and you can see, My dad's an engineer, my mom's an architect. I think in geometrical, I can pivot the space mentally, tweak it out. I can conceive of how it works inside and how it looks on the outside. Is that just how their brains work? One works on how things work, and one works on why. One builds on the house, one builds on the electricity. To make something, because you do need to do like 2 different things to make something. Like just a rock, not so much. Flowing water, you may have a nice little waterfall with a pool, It's got like a little stone that's been wearied away, and so you can just sit there and kind of relax in there. It's pretty warm because it always gets, a lot of sunlight. It's almost like an oasis. Well, it is an oasis, but it's like it's designed for it because it actually is by nature. Nature's kind of like, but without someone to go and sit in it, it's just a natural spot. Without the water, it's just some stone seats. Without the stone, it's just water hitting mud. All together, it's the sunlight, blah, 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 and a place to come say, like, oh, wow, this is fucking beautiful, and what a picturesque location. You need consciousness to actually appreciate all that. Consciousness is the highest form of energy. It's looking at what was done and being able to go, I like that, or I don't like that. You're not beholden to be like, I like that. Everything God did was great, but I just don't really like cloudy, rainy days. I mean, if I'm with somebody, fuck yeah. But if I'm by myself, it's just extra boring, extra lonely, So, yeah. It's like winter by yourself is extra long. Like when I was in, it seemed fucking forever. But I was also like 18 and 19. And I had like basically a room, and there's like 4 other dudes in the house. My brother was never really there. Fuck, I just remember the winter being like most of the year, man. It was more than 6 months of the year. It was like, 6 months of the year is like you could even see the sun, and it was cold enough to snow. And then an extra like month or 2 on either side, it was like thawing and it was getting that way. I didn't mind. It was just getting used to it. It wasn't normal. I remember noticing how blue the sky looked compared to like being down in like Louisiana. It's just a different. It's a darker blue. Appears like a lighter blue. Yeah, I was looking at the sky like it almost doesn't look real. It almost looked like you green screen my sky out that I know and put in this fucking sky. And it's real sky. I can see it. It's there, but it's just not the same sky. How do I explain to people it's not the same color blue? Like I'm gonna go down there like, well, you can't see. There's no way you see a different color blue. I see a different color blue. It's just a bit lighter. The whole tint of it is a bit lighter. The whole area looks brighter. Shreveport just looks darker. It's not just the camera, or whatever, the scene or the atmosphere. I think the sky is actually a bit darker. And maybe that at that time, the pitch of the earth that I was noticing it the most was because it's further up. Shreveport would be down here, and then when it tilts up, it'd be here. You see what I'm saying? So they wouldn't see that. But then it's like here, it's like it's about the same. And there, it starts getting fucking bright as shit. And then it comes back here, and it's still brighter because it's closer aimed towards the sun. At least even during some parts or whatever, but it would still be, it would appear brighter. If you're paying attention by a noticeable amount. Nothing's wrong, the sky's not different. Like, everybody, I guess I think that you're trying to notice something that's, like it's just there. And then you go down and look at it, like, oh, son of a bitch, it is. I see it, I can actually see it. You take a photo beside, like side by side, see it? Okay. I didn't say it's not that. I never said it was that. But it's different, right? Yeah, it's different. That's all I said. It's just different. I thought because you added shit to my conversation. I'm sorry you do that. You know what I mean? That's all. I want to say that to so many people that have a conversation. Because you guys do that to me. I don't know why you do. Well, I thought there was noticeable because your mind is going on this fantasy road trip. That's why when you look at the Dark Knight. It's very different compared to Tim Burton's Batman. That's more kind of like the cartoony. And then the Batman, that is a bit more realistic. It's like how it could actually happen. It's a bit extreme. But in this modern times, it could happen that way. If there had never been a Batman in this, you know what I mean? No one's ever seen a billionaire actually do this with their money. For all I know, fucking Gotham and Metropolis is the whole universe of DC. I have no fucking clue how that's a weird world. I don't like DC as much. It's just too plain and kind of common, Wonder Woman is kind of like she doesn't need anybody else, and then Superman doesn't need anybody else, and yet they're supposed to be a team. And the thing that makes it cool about the Marvel is that they're all semi-flawed. And that's because Stan Lee was a good storyteller. So like, this guy, he's bulletproof, and he can jump over buildings, and eventually he can just, the audience is kind of like, he can keep jumping over stuff, and he keeps jumping and jumping. Might as well let him fly. He jumped from there, he jumped from Kansas to fucking, in one bound. After jumping over buildings, he went and jumped, and they showed out, and then to show how far he could jump from that, he jumped from fucking New York to California. Then he jumped from California to fucking China. Just go ahead and let him fly. Yeah. You see, it's way different than but I can't fly. I got these fucking claws, and that's all. Look, fly boy. Not all of us have those fucking gifts. You're Sean. No, I'm not. No. No, boy. You notice Batman never gets confused. What's going on? Swear to me. Swear to me? Huh? Do you not know what's going on, Batman? No, I know what's going on. Oh, wow. Well, those opiates I have in me, the better the pot works, man. It's pretty good. Like I'm actually getting stoned. That sounds like incense. What are you doing? Somebody sprinkled something in my stash. That's fine. It is hitting pretty good, too. Yeah, I just took a turn for the stoned. Oh my God, making that fucking one little pony bong. Tore the fucking tail off, turned the head up, cut the lips off, stuck the fucking pipe down, and it had like one of those little fucking appendices and goes down into filled the legs with water. Burned a cigarette hole in the fucking flower. It had a flower on the side because it's a flower pony. Whatever that meant, but I don't know which kind. I mean, it's Care Bears. I don't know what the flower meant, but you know, it wasn't a rainbow. It had a flower inside a perfect circle. The cigarette burned a hole through that shit. Turned the head upside down, cut that off, fucking stuck the bowl in, melted the bowl to the lips turned out like this, and there's a bowl stuck in it. Turned like the head's horse's head's turned completely from the back. Ripped the tail out of the thing. He's got now a fucking thing right there. And the butt just stuck on. And the fucking, the flower's the carburetor. My little pony pong. You guys are gonna have fun, man. Oh my God. Who got hurt? Nobody, except for the My Little Pony. And then she's not talking to nobody anymore. We taped her mouth to the bowl. And then we flushed her somewhere in an undisclosed location. No one will ever find. So there's no evidence of the crime. So no one's talking, so I ask again, who got hurt? Nobody got hurt. So why was it illegal for us to do? Why do we have to go into some of the worst areas of town to get it? Where they're more likely to sell me more crack and cocaine, or at least try and slip some into the fucking pot. Why? We're trying to protect you and just say no. And if you never said yes, you had never found out about that seedy lifestyle. Like, it isn't that bad. Some of those guys down there are dicks, but fucking Freddy's the shit, man. If anybody would fuck with you down there, like you're trying to get weed down at Freddy's place, man, he'd come out and fuck you up, man. Not the buyer. There's a lot of white guys come down there and like, hey, what are you doing at white boy? And he's like, that fucking white boy's doing business. Get, you know what I mean? And he get up in this fucking, like, they're just going, yeah. Forgot you were home. You know, because I guess when he's not home, they kind of they run shit. Because we've gone down there a couple of times and he wasn't there. I'm just like, fucking shit. Fucking shit, man. Is Freddie down here? No. All right, let me just go ahead and get the 3 for 5. All right. Cool, let's get out. I'm with a white boy, and or I don't want to exactly explain to this group. I was biracial. Not with this voice. You know what I mean? It's like, I can tell you some jokes, guys. I can, the way that the dudes, like, they were like, they formed a semicircle around me, and I heard them talking about, like, fucking some dude up. And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not that guy. I'm paying for my shit. And I turn around and look, and they actually formed a semicircle around me. They were talking about me. One of them, because I had a bald head, and I had camo pants, camo pants, and like a muscle shirt, and combat boots. They thought I was a skinhead. And there was not really any convincing that I was like, if I couldn't, I was sitting there trying to be serious. I'm like, I couldn't join if I wanted to. I'm biracial. And they just started like, oh, no, you're not where you live. I'm like, right around the corner. Like, you don't live in this neighborhood. I'm like, look at my driver's license. That is around the corner. That is around the corner, motherfucker. Then you're like, you know what? I know black people. You know hot dog? You know fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know them, but no. Doesn't mean that you're fucking, well, I guess you may be biracial. We're about to shoot you in the face. No problem, it's happened to me most of my life. Either white or black, someone's always threatened to kill me. This is the South, baby. I know how it goes down here. You hate them, he hates you, and then mixed people are just gonna be like, we gotta get caught in there somehow or another. Like, we're gonna have a race war. What side are you gonna choose? Neither. Fuck you. You gotta pick one. I picked moving the fuck out of this hick-ass town. That's the only options. I can always pack my shit and move. No! We're having a goddamn race war. You gotta pick one and two, you traitor! I betray my mom, betray my dad. No, don't look at it that way. What are you more inside your soul? I think about 50-50. I'm happy, buddy. No, you have to choose. Tiger Woods chose. Dennis Rodman chose. You've got to choose. What if I choose other? That's not an option, son. I'll choose both. It says pick one. Change that to say pick two. But the paper fucking says pick. I had to pick one. I'm part Scandinavian, and I had to pick one. She's half Ethiopian, half Guaman, fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's not fucking, so she had to pick one. You don't see the Mexican guy saying, where's the Mayan Inca? Pick one. That's two. Well, the two of us, one of us is laughing. You're doing it wrong. How great would that be to get sent to? And I pictured that in both The Good Place and Always Sunny. These guys get sent to hell, and people there are trying to torment them, and they end up tormenting, like, it's like, this is hell, man, this is terrible. And it's like, oh, now you're here. It's like the fucking Four Horsemen show up. That might be what it is. I am, my reign is unbound. He's Wrath, obviously. I think Sloth is just, Mac is just gay. You know, this is his thing. His accepting to accept his own gay is making him a fucking menace to society. Like, just We just. What are you talking about? We fucked up now that he's gay. He's acting more straight than ever. He talks like it and acts like it. Other times he'd sneak off to do gay shit. Now he's sneaking off to do straight shit. He's just a sneaky. He's just a bad person. I think you're just gay as in you're just happy. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by gay. You just whatever you're doing, as long as it's bothering people, you're happy. That's what Project Badass is all about. Bothering people. In leather coats. Oh, shit. I will say that, like, you know, it's cooler to ride around without a fucking helmet and skate without a helmet. I mean, when you bash your fucking skull open, it ain't gonna be all that fucking cool. Because your chances of nailing the professional spot is almost always taken, right? And unless you're tweaking hard to push to get there and sticking and landing it, you're probably just gonna be skating for fun. No problem. I'm playing music for fun, and I'm dedicated to it fully. So that's not to knock it. You maybe do like semi-pro, right? It's like not making it to the major leagues of NFL and then not wearing, because it's cooler and the whatever, to not wear your fucking helmets or whatever until you play any kind of sport, contact sport, and you're not properly padding up. The people that try to prove themselves in a semi-pro to show like they should have been pro. They're not happy sitting there. You're happy sitting there, but they're not. They still want to fight enough to get big. There's no. If I can still get pro. Broke his fucking leg, man. Dude's out of the fucking league forever. He's forced to get a contract. That's he's fine, but he ain't playing. Oh, everybody cheered when he tackled him, but they didn't know he fractured his leg that hard. Insane. Well, he picked him up and pelvis just. Oh, but they got the point eventually after they got the body off the field. Sorry to bum everybody out. It's like going to NASCAR, and then when the car fucking launches a tire into the crowd, and then everybody's like, oh my God, the horde. Like, you did not know that could be a possibility? You didn't know that could be a possibility. Is that why the net's down there of the thing when you guys are still sitting underneath the nets? Because you know that it's going to fly off, and at least if it hits there, it won't hit you. Yeah, man, but I like the vroom vroom, like being up close to it, man. They don't usually fall off like that, but it can happen. And then some new person's like, oh, this is really cool, this is really cool. Oh, God, this has got to end. You see, but they haven't been there like a whole, it happens from time to time. And you're just fine with that? They've accepted the risk, and we've accepted the risk. No, this cannot do. What did they mean accept? They accepted the risk. That's the net over their head. Doesn't mean they're not going to be sad about losing their person that they like to watch race, but they just got to know that that's going to be a possibility. The only ones shocked are the people that are the newcomers, really. Kind of like the guy that's shooting up and he's about to die. Like, you're going to die. And he's like, yeah. And Mark Langdon said, if when you get to every user's point, that like they realize that I'm going to ride this till the wheels fall the fuck off, or I have to get my shit together. lane got to the point where they're gonna ride and the wheels fall off. Till I die, I'm gonna be doing this shit. I'm like, I mean, I don't have to die. I mean, till I die doesn't mean I can't. Can I manage? Can I regulate myself? Yeah, I want to do that then. No, man, you have to go extreme. I'm like, why? I don't know. I can't do the manage, maintain, so you can't. Like, oh, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, man. Now, looking back again, I was on, because of my neck and my back, which is still painful, but it's popping and whatever. I was on OxyContin. I was on oxymorphone, which is stronger than OxyContin, from 2012 to fuck. I got out from like 2018, so that's like 6 years there. And I think it's been like the last 2 years on it. So there's like 4 years on oxymorphone and 2 years on OxyContin. When I switched doctor, they couldn't. It may have even been 1 year. I don't know. They couldn't get the back up. So I tried. I failed out on all those other things. So I had to fail out OxyContin. So they had to try it because it's cheaper. My body was like, that'll work. Especially a high dose ER. That's mainly what we needed. We just needed a cushion back there. Now, mood is no good. No serotonin. Can I get that tramadol back? There we go. Diazepam? Sure, don't mind if I do. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, like fucking 2011 to fucking 2018 are gone, man. You know? Actually, even to 2019. Yeah, 2019. I went and saw Lanigan. No, but I wasn't on it. I was on just tramadol at that point in time. I had a feeling that it was going to be getting hard to get. And I was just watching the way things were going. Like, after this, so I'm just going to go ahead and take myself off of it, you know? But if nothing else, I don't like to be in a situation of like, what if it does suddenly dry up? I don't mind grabbing a couple and like, I know what these will do, and taking them, you know? But being on like a steady diet and getting like, I don't like that. So I started backing off. And I got off the OxyContin, oxycodone, cold turkey. That's what made me think I could possibly, it would be a lot easier to do. Getting the tramadol out, getting my mood taken care of, and then swapping the tramadol for oxycodone, Percocet. Eventually I'd be able to just get that out of there, as long as I got my mood taken care of. Because right now it's kind of like I was telling the doctor, it's probably more just mental, and I'm going through like a dependency type thing. You gotta get like, I don't need it. Like any at all. I don't need any at all. Fuck, it's been a long time, you know? Long time, been through a lot of shit together, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's about 4 hours, so I'm gonna head and hang out. Go to bed. Some of those run this way. Maybe take a bath. Oh, take a hot bath for fucking bed. My muscles are relaxed, cause it's like a move. Hey. I gotta go. Love you, boo-boo.